funny how often that happens. All right, let's see. Streaming on Twitch. YouTube always takes longer. So it's even like a time delay to start the stream on YouTube, yet alone like the chat time delay. All right, good. Streaming on YouTube. All right, so I'm going to be changing gears for this particular stream and probably for the upcoming future streams. I was playing Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, and honestly, after the newer Nintendo Direct that showed off like a really interesting looking 2.5D game, I decided to jump into some 2.5D games that I have that I've never gotten around to playing because I want to really badly. I've just been putting them off for no damn reason. All right, let me get my screen set up here. Oh boy, my computer is not being nice to me today. All right, hang on. Uh-oh. Oof. OBS, what's going on? Hmm. All right. Oh, there we go. Wow. Yeah, my computer is not being nice today. Holy shit. Oof. I don't know what's up today. Like, yeah, something's wrong. All right. Let's try that. All right, let's try that. All right, there we go. Hopefully I'm not dropping any frames. I don't think I am. Doesn't show that I am. Okay. So whatever's going on, my computer just, I don't know. It's just a little sluggish, and it doesn't normally do that. All right, so I have a handful of 2.5D games or 2D HD games. Like Octopath Traveler 2. I don't have the first one. I have the two Dragon Quest remakes, and I have the second Star Ocean, and then also I have what's it called? What's it called? Sea of Stars, and that one was definitely a contender. But everything I've been researching, Star Ocean seems like it'd be a good jumping in point for me because it's like it's very sci-fi, which is right up my alley. Plus, it's a good blend of 2.5D, like the pixel art with a little bit of the 3D art. Yeah, I don't know. This is gonna be my first introduction to 2D HD. I did start one file and I played like I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes just to see if it was a game that I could get into. And I gotta be honest, I loved what I played. So yeah, I'm looking forward to diving in. So like officially diving in. Watch the opening cutscene again. Pretty cool, actually. Hmm. Okay, good. There's audio. It was just very slowly. I'm like, uh-oh, no audio. So I might need to raise it. Oh boy. All right. Hang on. I'm definitely gonna need to raise it. My audio has a different volume. 25.4. All right, let's go to 12.4 and see if that's good. All right. Audio is definitely louder now. SD 366. Whatever SD stands for. God only knows. Oh, this looks cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the Mass Effect reveals of like the Normandy. Though the ship design, this also reminds me a little bit of like Star Trek 4, where they're really showing off like the beauty of the ship as it's leaving space dock at the end of the movie. Where it's like, we're back, baby! And also the ship is a little bit of the medical ship that they also have to save in the third Star Trek. That they fail to save. The Grissom, I think. I wonder if that's too loud. Fortunately, let's try this. Alright, that seems like it'd be a better balance. Alright. See, I had the audio configured for a different game on here, and I figured, oh, the Switch. Yeah, sure, that audio works just fine. Man, this game was a lot quieter than Mega Man ZA. Alright. Because the audio on that one sounded perfect. Alright. New game. I could be Rena, or I could be Claude. Because it's my first playthrough, like, I'll do a Rena playthrough eventually. But my first playthrough, I feel like I'll go for, you know, Claude. The only son of Ronix J. Kenny, hero of the Terran Alliance. Sure. I'm guessing Ronix J. Kenny must be a character from the first game? I don't know. I know nothing about the franchise. Unsure of what he wants to do in life, he's been going along with his surroundings. He's a 19-year-old student and yet somehow a hero of the Terran Alliance. So he's like Shepard, but a Nepo baby, is what I'm kind of taking away from that. He's a 19-year-old student at an officer's school. So he's in school still, but he somehow became the hero of the Terran Alliance? Oh, no, never mind. I'm an idiot. The only son of the hero of the Terran Alliance. Okay, no, he's a nobody. So he's more akin to the son of Pendergast in the second Pacific Rim movie, where like, yeah, he has a famous father, but he hasn't done shit. Okay, that makes more sense. He's learned hand-to-hand combat at school, however, and then ellipses. ... Alright, change my name. Oh, nope. Yeah, I'll be Rose. Nah, I'm good. I mean, Rose is a pretty name, and Rose by any other name. I'll be Roscoe Kenny, because they don't give me the option to change the last name. That's a bummer. Gotta go English because, even though I could probably muddle by in French, like, stick with English. Galaxy is the normal difficulty, so always do my first playthrough on normal. And then if the game beckons me, if I decide I want to, then I'll increase the difficulty on future playthroughs. Stick with the original arrangement and event art. Alright, looks good to me. Autosave, I'm a fan. Got a bonus item. Pan-Galactic Federation Longsword. Plus. Forest Knuckles. Plus. Mixed Berries. Resurrection Potion. Convenient. Sunrise Ring. Plus. Prism Badge. Plus. I know what none of those do. Oh, I love my new shirt. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Space.
Ooh. Final Frontier?
A realm of infinite possibility.
Same diff.
It has long inspired the dreams of billions.
Yeah, I would imagine so. It's inspired my dreams.
These dreams, countless in number, spread infinitely throughout the universe.
Like my
some
farts.
of these dreams are nightmares.
Also like my farts.
A race of sentient beings from planet Lazonia, discovered in Sector Gamma, declared war on the Terran Alliance.
I mean, I guess it's better than
igniting the
non-sentient
flames of
beings.
ferocious warfare across the galaxy.
I mean, yeah.
SD-342.
Was it provoked? Or they just
Battleship Calnus
showed up and
received
started
a
shooting?
commendation for excellence in command for its victory in the battle against Lazonia.
Yeah, fuck Lazonia.
SD-346. The captain of the Calnus and his second in command successfully contained a mysterious virus outbreak on the underdeveloped frontier planet Roke.
That
They
looks
also
like
were
it'd be
able
from
to
the first
prevent
game.
the tyrannical G.A. Revorce's diabolical plan to conquer Earth.
I'll bet you that's
Thanks
from
to
the
his
first game.
achievements, my father was promoted to admiral at the unprecedented young age of 38.
Oh, an admiral of 38? Can't
I
respect that.
respected him more than anybody else in my life.
Past
I know
tense?
that being a Federation officer
He's
is
alive
among the
still,
greatest
right?
accomplishments anyone can hope to achieve in this universe.
In the universe. Okay, calm down, buddy. A rank?
But I am my own man.
Greatest accomplishment in the universe?
I'm no puppet. I'm not just the son of Admiral Ronix J. Kinney, hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation. So what am I doing here, of all places?
Ooh, be getting drunk and doing something stupid. Walking, 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 walking. Ooh, look at that environment.
How's it look? Any change from the pre-landing scans?
Yeah, voice acting. Alright, Ronix. Damn, you're 38? Look at that beard. I'm jealous of that beard.
No, sir. None of the wavelengths are showing any response. The field resembles a magnetic energy field somewhat, but its exact nature is still uncertain at the moment.
Ooh, the voice acting from the science officer could use a little work. That really felt like they were reading from a script. Ooh.
So it's possible that it's absorbing all the waves from the sensors.
He's much better.
All right. Let's try running a spectral analysis on the magnetic waves the field is emitting.
Yeah, he was way better, probably because he's a bigger character.
Claude, you're a ranking officer now.
Nope, my name's
Use
Roscoe,
this
not
to
Claude.
protect
You
everyone
even
if
wrote it
something
down.
happens.
My name's not Claude. Use this to protect if something happens. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Give me a gun. Where's that freaking guns? Phase gun.
What's wrong? Nervous?
I'm never nervous.
No,
like,
not exactly, sir.
maybe full of apprehension.
Don't tell me you're already
God,
quaking
my
in your
hair
boots,
looks like
Claude.
the
It's not the kind of behavior I expect from
like
an
Matt
ensign.
Damon from Titan AE. Yeah, he looks a little bit like the character from Titan AE.
I
You can use this phase gun in battle by pressing the special arts button. Don't be afraid to pull the trigger, it might just save your life.
I mean, it is a gun.
No good, Admiral. There's no match with anything in our databases.
Ooh, that dialogue read is rough. Like, no offense, kid. Like, yeah, he did fine. But like, ooh, I mean, there's a reason why it's science officer, not a named character. Ooh, that they probably got one of the animation people to just be like, hey, we need more voices, but we don't want to pay anyone else. Can we just get you to say some stuff?
Is that right? All right, let's get a closer look at it then.
He sounds like somebody that could have been in like Starship Troopers, though. Like, all right, you know, I'm doing my part. Walking, 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 walking. Still walking. I look forward to being able to take control. Walking, 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 stopping.
What can this possibly be? Just
I
why
know.
would anyone build something like this here?
Yeah, a giant wall. Fucking bastards.
We'll need to find a way into the dome first.
Dome.
You're right. All crew, spread out and investigate the area.
I mean, it looks like there's a...
Stay alert, people. Safety is of the utmost priority.
I'm gonna start shooting rocks. I already know I can't. Yeah. All that's very self-explanatory. Oh, I love the way the pixel art looks on the actual sprites. Looks really good. Maybe this obvious panel over here, right next to what looks like the door. I don't know, sir. You're the expert. You're the hero of the Pan-Galactic Federation.
Admiral?
Dadmiral.
What is it, Claude?
That's not my name. But there's a button over here.
Did you find something?
I think this is some type of control device. Maybe it'll open up an entrance into the dome.
Dome.
Good job, Claude. Just
Not
as
my
I
name.
expected.
Why even give you the option to rename your character if he's just gonna keep saying Claude? I was expecting him to say like son or my rank or something, and like how they never actually say Shepard's first name in Mass Effect, so you can name your character whatever the hell you want, and as far as you're concerned, that's the character's name, because nobody ever addresses it. But in this game, he's just calling you the wrong name. Ugh. That's
How
annoying.
does it look? Think you can figure it out?
Well, there is a button that says open in English.
Just
Maybe
give me a little more time and I should be able to.
How about we just push the open button? It's like a garage door opener. Nope, that's the close button. Try this button right here. You opened a door.
Got it. It's opened.
I'm glad he cleared that up. I had no idea it was opening.
How's it look in there?
I don't see any sensors or security measures at the entrance. Beyond
Ooh.
that, I can't say anything until we actually go inside.
Ooh. Ooh. Again, that might be a nice kid, but ooh. Ooh. The voice acting there is rough.
All right, let's proceed inward and begin with the investigation.
You didn't want to do a
Look
second
alive,
take on
everyone.
that?
We don't know what we'll find
Like-
inside.
Where's the voice director? Like no. Try emoting more naturally. Nope. You sound like you're reading off of a cue card. Try making it sound like these are words that are just coming out of your head, and they're being relayed through your mouth. Like actually, just like you're talking to a human being. Like make it sound like you're just talking. Nope. You still sound like you're reading off cue cards. Okay, never mind. First take it is. That poor guy. I would have been so psyched if somebody was like, hey, you want to read for this video game? Hell fucking yes. And I'd probably do a terrible job. Because I have a terrible voice. But like, I don't know. I still feel like I would try harder than that. Nothing to report at the moment, sir. I'm not my father, and I don't think you need to call me sir, but sure. I'm kind of a nobody. My guess is that an explosion of immense magnitude occurred deep within the planet, but how could such a thing happen on a small planet like this, you know? Could be one of those naturally occurring nuclear reactions that does happen in nature from time to time. We have a couple of natural nuclear reactors that we found in our geological history that are fascinating. Like, you should Google natural nuclear reactors. Oh. Like they're freaking cool. Like they're scary. Please don't get close to that. Too close to that device. We still don't know anything about it yet. Something's wrong, Claude. I'll just stick with his faux pas. I'm busy analyzing this device over here. What device? You go explore the other areas. You're not analyzing it. You're staring at it from a very long distance. I'm gonna go be like Ashley from Mass Effect. I'm just gonna go run up to the bitch.
Don't be careless, Claude. Wait till we figure
Not
out
my
what
name.
that thing is before you go near it.
You say
Don't
careless.
worry. It's nothing
I
special.
say
I'll be fine.
heroic. I'll be fine. I'm gonna live forever.
Stop! Don't go any closer. We still don't know what that device is capable of.
Again, first take, huh?
Get back here! Stay away from that thing, Claude.
Not my name, but you know what?
Claude!
Makes me want to go to it even more. The fact that you're
How are
telling
we
me no.
supposed to accomplish anything if you're going to be that scared?
Yeah, scaredy cat. Yeah. I'm gonna go right up to it and touch the butt. Who dares me to
There's no
touch the
danger at
butt?
all.
Yeah, this thing's not dangerous.
Coordinates 214-368-97781. Opening gate.
See, that's much better voice acting because she's voicing a robot. All right, science officer, pay attention. That's how it's done.
What?
Whoa! What the fuck? No, I was going to live forever.
He's gone.
Oh, that was a good read. Yeah, way to go, science officer. That was a good line. They had to lower it to 3 words, but like that was a good line delivery.
Claude!
That's not his name, sir.
Admiral, please don't.
Hey, so look at that. As long as he has 3-word lines, they're pretty good deliveries.
No, it's all my fault.
It really isn't. You gave him a direct order and he just said fuck you, basically. Walked right up to it and touched the butt. Like, it's not your fault at all. I mean, maybe it's bad parenting that he was raised to be somebody who just so blatantly ignores orders, but I mean, it's literally not your fault. Well, he's dead forever. We'll never see him again. Meanwhile, thousands of light years away. Oh, god damn. Halle Berry is not Catwoman. Oh, my leg. Oh, I landed on my keys.
Oh, that's
Damn
right.
it.
I was on Mitokenia. And then that light swallowed me up.
Damn right it did. That's why you stay away from the Prothean beacon. Walking. Ooh, much sexier environment. Ooh. Oh, I like the shadow. Ooh, that shadow looks really good. Ooh, just like the right amount of diffusion on that shadow. Ooh.
Where the hell am I?
Ooh, well, apparently we're in Kokiri Forest. Ooh.
Dad, where is everyone?
I mean...
Hey, I still have my communicator.
Ooh. Don't look at the antenna on that thing. It's like a cell phone from the 90s. I mean, had to try, right?
It's no good.
Hell,
I
maybe
can't
a cell
get
phone from the
signal.
80s. Eh, late 80s. Freaking car phone? I don't know.
So where
That was
am
before
I?
my time.
Where did I get sent to?
Somewhere a lot prettier.
Well,
You should,
I can't just sit
you should
around
build
here
a house.
and do nothing. I need to figure out where I am right away.
I mean, you're not sitting around. You're standing around. Get the words right. Details matter.
From the looks of it, this place might be some underdeveloped planet.
I didn't
What
actually
could it
notice
possibly be?
until now the actual, like, the more substantial anime artwork that pops up whenever they talk. I just figured the picture popped up. I didn't actually notice that its mouth and eyes move. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. I like that. It doesn't seem like an underdeveloped planet. You've walked 10 feet.
There's someone there.
Oh.
Whoa!
Oh, this is an anime. It's a pretty girl.
Look out! Behind you!
Huh?
I bet that's her pet. And he's gonna jump to conclusions. Oh, probably not her pet. Never mind. Oh boy.
I gotta help her.
Alright, bit of a savior complex. Also a little bit sexist. Like, she can help herself.
Look out!
She don't need no man. Alright, battle controls, normal attack, and then special attack. Alright, let's see if I can remember. There we go. And then that freezes time and gives me a chance to take in my surroundings, a la like Mass Effect a little bit. Yeah, come and get me, bitch. Oh, shit. Come and get me, bitch. Yeah, I broke your shit. Oop. Boo!
Not too shabby.
Ooh, I exploded him into meat chunks. Oh, am I the bad guy? It was an innocent creature. All right, I'm also apparently a Pokemon because I leveled up.
Whoa!
Whoa! My special attack and I don't know what BP stands for. I'm guessing SP is special. BP, basic power? Full guess. Either way, I leveled up. Yay!
Whew. Good thing I made it in time.
I like the voice acting. I'm a fan of not having to read every line of dialogue. Some of them, that's great. I love doing some. But doing everything can get exhausting real fast. Ooh, don't be
I
afraid.
shouldn't have used my phase gun. Great. How could I have been so careless?
I mean, hey, there was a lot of blood when he exploded. Maybe she's horrified by this? Instead of, like, my hero. Instead it's like, oh my fucking god! What did you do? Its guts are everywhere. Also, did I don't know, break the Prime Directive by using a space gun on this uncharted planet?
That probably violated the Underdeveloped Planet Preservation Pact.
The UPPP? No.
But I had to do it. If I didn't pull the trigger, I couldn't have saved that girl.
I mean, girl, I get it. Wow, the artwork, the more comprehensive, detailed artwork, her hair is a lot darker than her sprite's hair. Ooh, boy, that is a lot darker. Maybe it's just we're in extreme lighting? Maybe.
You alright?
Girl!
Oh, that was a close one. By the way, if you don't mind me asking... Hey, wait!
Girl, wait! No! I did the hero thing! Why aren't you thanking me?
She ran away from me.
It's like she's scared of the random stranger with a laser gun that exploded the monkey. But why? Alright. It's just exploded a monkey. Ooh, treasure chest. I'm glad they're teaching me about treasure chests like I've never played a video game. I guess this could be somebody's first video game. I got 300 foal. Sure. Is foal the currency? No, you foal. Fly, you foals. Oh, pretty environments. What a mysterious forest. I want... Okay. Pops up so fast, didn't even give me a chance. Hey, fruit syrup. Just random syrup kept in a chest. Probably been there for years, but you know what? Take my chances on the expiration date. When you're living on a budget, sometimes you just gamble. Okay, looks like the pretty girl waited for me. Maybe she realized, like, oh, maybe I should have heard his side before I just assumed that he was bad. He did sort of save my life, albeit very gruesomely and violently.
I was hoping you'd wait for me.
I'm sorry I ran away like that.
Ooh, see, great voice acting from the actual, like, characters.
Oh, no, that's okay.
It's just that everything happened so quickly. I was really shocked.
I mean, I blew up a monkey right in front of you. Like, it exploded. I have space guns. By the way, I'm from space.
Scary, huh?
Like, basically an alien came down and blew something up in front of you.
Yes, a little. Still, I'm really sorry about all this. You saved me, but I just ran off like that.
I'm really glad that you random human being on this alien planet just speak English. How convenient.
Nah, don't worry about it. Besides, you did stop to wait, didn't you?
Actually, I don't think she's human.
I haven't introduced myself.
Look at those ears.
My name is Reyna. Reyna Lanford.
Reyna. I thought it was Rena. Reyna it is.
Oh, And, I'm Claude.
Yeah, he doesn't have
Claude
those
C. Kinney.
ears.
Uh,
So
hi.
she's like an elf, a space elf, a Vulcan, and he's human. All right, got it. Yeah, I'm Claude. Claude C. Kinney. Hey.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Kenny. So, Mr. Kenny, was there something you wanted to ask me earlier?
Oh, right. It's nothing that important, really, but
Well, where the hell am I?
where am I?
Hey, see, great minds. Oh, that's a cute little thing. And it's gone.
Are you a traveler?
I mean, I'm more of a guardian than the traveler, but like, sure, I'm traveling.
Something like that.
I do have a
Yeah.
ghost right over there on my desk, so yeah, I'm more of a guardian.
Where are you from?
Space?
From Earth?
Earth? Where is that?
Oh, she's never heard of it. Okay, that's not a good sign.
I figure she wouldn't know what I'm talking about. Well, how can I put it? It's really far away from here. Really, really far away. Probably.
That's accurate.
A faraway place? I have never even been off this continent. That's really amazing. Is Earth farther away than L?
Can't definitively say yes or no, but probably.
I suppose. Yeah.
Probably a few 100 million times further away, but I mean, sure, it might not be.
It must have been quite a long and difficult journey.
Sort of. I kind of, said screw you, Dad, and jumped into a like fallen satellite bomb and just kind of woke up here. In fact, I'm not even sure I'm not dead. Like, this could all be a dream. This could all be the last flood of DMT into my brain as I die.
Mr. Kenny, once we cross this bridge, we'll be in Arlia.
Ooh, pretty.
Arlia, is that where you live? But, are you sure it's alright if I just barge in?
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Besides, I need to repay you somehow.
This is an RPG. Like, barging in is what you do. Walk into those people's homes, find every box that you can destroy and destroy it. Find every chest that can be opened and open it. Like, yeah.
No, please, don't worry
barge
about
away.
it. I didn't do anything that special.
You don't have to be so modest. It won't be much, just the least I can offer you. So please.
I mean, if you insist, I will take some waffles. That'll be great payment. Or pancakes. Preferably waffles, but I'll take what I can get. Sugar-free syrup, please. Ooh, that actually sounds really good. Oh, I'm in control. Yay! Oh, she's glued to me. She's into me. Alright, Reyna, come on. God, the sprite work is so good. The environments are gorgeous. I love the way the angle just kind of shifts appropriately and kind of gives you the best view
Here
it
we
can.
are. Welcome to Arlia.
I like that.
I haven't breathed air this clean in a long time.
Yeah. If you're from Earth, yeah.
What do you mean by clean air? Is there such a thing as dirty air?
Ooh, you are not gonna like Earth if I take you there. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's sure dirty
Yeah.
where I come from, anyway.
Yeah, corporations kind of own the air where I come from, and they somehow bribe a bunch of politicians, don't pay taxes, but are given permission to just destroy the environment for reasons.
Really? I don't think I would like that.
Yeah, I don't really like it either. Not a fan.
I don't think so either. This feels 1,000 times better.
Well, there's plenty of clean air here. so breathe as much as you please.
Ooh, so I don't have to sign up for Clean Air Plus? That's a service we have on Earth where you can only breathe so much a month before on the free plan before they start charging you. So if you get Clean Air Plus, you can, breathe to your heart's content. Although admittedly, they call it Clean Air Plus. It's not that clean. But you have to pay extra for the Clean Air Plus Premium to get the filters that sort of purify it, but still kind of dirty. Awkward flirting.
I need to run back home for a little bit, Mr. Kenny. Would you mind maybe taking a walk around the village for a little while?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go into every house.
Sure, no problem.
I'll be right back.
I'll just be right here with my laser gun from space.
It's probably not a good idea to get too involved with the locals. I better try to find a way back.
Yeah, you don't want to Data this when he completely broke the Prime Directive. Twice.
Maybe the villagers will have something helpful to
At least
tell
twice
me.
I can think about. One time where he irradiated half of the planet. Ooh, that was bad. And then another time he just lost his mind and started shooting at the planet. It's okay. One of them was a movie. Not my favorite movie, but you know what? Not a bad one. Insurrection. It was fine. Where could be better than Arlia? Young folks don't seem to know anything these days. All they seem to know are their tablets and their social media and their artificial insemination and I'm so tired. Damn it. You're not even paying attention to me. You son of a bitch. You young motherfucker, get back here. Mileukenia? Never heard of it. This is Arlia. Our village is located in the southern part of this continent. Hey, they have a loose awareness of where they are on the planet. So it's not like they think, like some primitive cultures that don't travel, they'll look out at the horizon and they will assume that horizon means it's the edge of the world. No, they're at least evolved enough to understand the scope of the planet that they live on. Okay. Oh. Looks like I'm in some kind of creepo church. That's an unusual outfit. Where did you find it? I've never heard of that store. What, the shit store? I like what I'm wearing. B. Father Marshall said that the hero of light was gonna arrive real soon. I do have a laser gun that shoots light. Maybe he meant me. I am the hero of light. Bow down and worship me. All shall love me and despair. Oop, treasure. Magic canvas. So yeah, magic and technology. A sci-fi fantasy blend. That's what turned me on to this game. That's what made me pick this game over the other 2D HD games I have. Is because this game is sci-fi and fantasy. And I like that. Alright, what a priest sound like. Usually creepy. Oh, you must be a traveler. I hear even the main roads have become overrun by monsters recently, wink wink. And yet at a time like this, you have decided to venture out into the wilds. What a breath of fresh air that the wilds didn't get you, wink wink. I would be full of tears, wink, if you didn't get back to the kingdom, wink. But I cannot imagine that it has been easy for you. May the gods protect you from harm as you continue on your journey, little boy. Okay, priest, don't talk to me. Yeah, if I'm gonna voice a priest character, I'm probably gonna make them a pedophile. Mileukenia. Oh, I've already talked to you. You were just standing in a different spot. Look at that, NPCs that roam. We live in such an advanced time. When I was a kid, the NPCs all stood in one place, and they just waited for you to come to them. Oh. Alright, use or view items in your inventory. You can hold up to 20 of a single type of item. Oh, Pan-Galactic Federation sword, or longsword. How do I equip that? Hang on. Can I equip it? Can I equip anything? I don't seem to be able to interact with anything in my inventory. Nope, the help does not help me in that regard. Equipable members. Okay, I can equip with Y. Or that's what I would have thought with the Y button being on the bottom right. Apparently not. Okay, but I can equip it. I just don't know how to equip it, evidently. Alright. What do the other D-pads do? Huh. Okay, that's how I get the mini-map back. Okay. Current location, so that button takes you to the map. Those buttons don't do anything outside of combats. Alright, good to know. Oh, she has a heart over her head. Meaning she's busy. Hey, it's Joseph. How are you doing, Joseph? You having a good day? Ooh, yeah, they're busy down there. You're about to get laid, so I'm gonna steal their shit. Sadly, I can't stay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm really happy you stopped in to say hi. Like, that means the world to me. Like, I hope the rest of your day goes really well. And I hope whatever you're doing works out great. But thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Like, genuinely. Alright, I got blueberries and blackberries that I'm stealing from this poor couple's house. No, seriously, Joe, thanks for stopping by. You're the first person to pop into my chat today. Alright, he's singing, and she's just falling for it, from what I gathered. Elmira, the newlywed wife. Wow, that's part of her title. Alright, you have a good one. Yeah, good looking game. Yeah, it's Star Ocean, the second story, R, the remake. 2.5D, or like, you know, 2D HD. But yeah, gorgeous game. Anyway, yeah, you have a good one. But yeah, the fact that they had to define her character by the fact that she's a wife, that feels kind of, I don't know, like she's more than just a wife. I don't know. Elmira, the newlywed wife. I really don't like earthquakes. There've been some. Wait a minute. So they've never heard of Earth, but they still call them earthquakes? This breaks my brain in sci-fi when they're on an alien planet and they've never even heard of Earth, but they still call them earthquakes. Why don't they just call them quakes? Or even just add the planet name in front of it. Oh, this Mars quake. You know, this, you know, whatever planet we're on. Like, why do they call it Earth? But they've never heard of Earth. Sometimes you just gotta let things go in sci-fi. Why does everybody in Stargate speak English? Sometimes you just have to let it go. Alright. There've been so many recently. I'm getting a bit fed up. I'm sorry to hear that, Elmira. Like the name. Lou, the newlywed husband. Okay, at least they're equal opportunity, where they're defining him by the fact that he's a husband. It's not just I was afraid they were gonna be like, she's the wife, and this is, you know, Lou, you know, manly engineer. It's like, you son of a bitch. Are you scared of earthquakes? What's Earth? That stuff doesn't bother me. I'm too manly. But I'm afraid of thunder. I'm sorry to hear that. Then you wouldn't be a fan of the Thor movies or like electric Pokemon. I'm sorry to hear that. Earthquakes. What's Earth? Hey, a save point. Press A while touching a save point to make a record of your adventure. Some save points only record data, while others also restore HP and MP. You can also save at any time on the world map. That's good to know. Yeah. Alright, hello little child. Lucian. Uh-oh. Last time I met a Lucian in a story, didn't work out well. A spaceship? Is that something you can eat? I don't know what that is. Did I say spaceship? Apparently I'm just telling them that I came on a spaceship. Why would I do that? 250 full. I'm assuming money. Leather armor. I'd love to learn how to equip. The Equip Wizard. Automatically equip gear you find that is better than your current weapons and armor. Accessories will not be equipped. Can be turned on or off under settings. Equip to no one? No, I'll equip leather armor. It's better for me. Yeah. How do I equip other things? Hey! That wasn't popping up before. Alright, the Y button. Make various preparations for adventures, such as checking your inventory or changing equipment. An icon indicates updated information. Depending on story progress, characters will occasionally comment on the next objective or situation. If you're ever lost, be sure to check the camp menu. Awesome. Alright. So my equipment. Equip weapons, armor, and accessories, or improve characters. Equipment can be found at shops, in town, or in treasure chests in dungeons. Also known as fungeons. Some pieces of equipment have elements or elemental resistances. Very nice. With the most beneficial resistance taking precedence. Elemental resistances. Weak. Double damage. Interesting. So I'm resistant to weak if I find something that says weak. That's cool. Half. Damage halved. I never want half. Full. Damage nullified. Oh no, hang on. I think I understand. So I would have damage. Not I would do half damage. So weak would mean I take double damage. Okay, so yeah, I never want weak. Half would be good. Full would be amazing. And then absorb would also be amazing. If armor with both weak and full, so damage nullified and double damage, are equipped, the full resistance effect takes priority. That's good to know because that would be an interesting combination. Alright, Pan-Galactic Federation Longsword, please. Don't have a shield. Or maybe I do. Nope. I don't have a helmet. I don't have greaves. Alright, Sunrise Ring Plus. A ring blessed with the divine protection of the sun. Wearing it affords this protection to one's life force and will. Max HP 10%. Max MP 10%. Factor Breakup. Increases depletion of enemy shields by 10%. There seems to be no downside to this. Accessory 2. Prism Badge. A badge which hides 7 radiant colors. Oh, I have theories on what that could do. It is said that the color changes according to the wearer. Factor Economizer. 15% chance of keeping items upon use. Alright, not what I thought it would be. I thought it might give me like a prismatic spray or something, I don't know. Alright, so none of my stuff has effects except for the Sunrise Ring. Good to know. MP can be spent to perform special attacks, conditions for learning arts and spells, character level up, obtaining using certain items, and after certain events. Set special arts or spells for use in battle. There are 3 types of special arts and spells. HP mainly damages HP. Break mainly damages shields. Okay, so you can focus a weapon or item to actually destroy certain aspects of an enemy. Or balanced, something gives you a little bit of everything. Ooh, I can see some benefit to that. Wipe out their shields with one weapon and then change over to the HP weapon. I could see benefits. Otherwise, just focusing on balanced. Attack spell damage types are all balanced. It is possible to skip certain spell cutscenes, but would you want to? Yeah, well, I could see why you would want to if you were like doing a speed run. The default setting for skipping cutscenes can be toggled under battle settings in settings. So the left and right buttons both shoot my phase gun, and that's all I got. Improve combat skills. Learning improving battle skills. Spend battle points to improve or learn battle skills. Ooh, looks like I got like a super speed thing going on. Battle skills are only effective in combat. Battle skills can be turned on or off. Press Y to toggle battle skills mode. Okay. This only applies to battle skills that have been learned. Interesting. So then I don't have any of these battle skills. Okay. Randomly ignores an enemy's defense when attacking. Intriguing. I could feint. It says improve, so maybe I do have feint. Randomly guarantees attack to land regardless of hit accuracy. Alright. Power burst randomly boosts attack power. Qigong randomly boosts defense. Body control reduces daze time. I have been dazed, so yeah. Sidestep randomly evades enemy attacks. Godspeed increases movement speed with each level. Randomly teleports character into attack position. Interesting. Hastened speech cuts casting time for spells. I see the benefit. Trance randomly increases spell damage. I see the benefit. Concentration randomly prevents incantation from being interrupted by enemy attacks. Interrupt. If casting at the same time as an enemy and the enemy's spell would go off first, there is a chance your spell will interrupt theirs. Very self-explanatory. Interrupt. So it's counterspell, basically. Oh, well, I thought, okay, good to know. So I've chosen feint by accident. Alright. Cool. Randomly guarantees attack to land regardless of hit accuracy. Sure. Special arts and spells. Spend battle points to improve special arts and spells. Various upgrades like expanded range and radius, increased power, or increased number of hits will be applied. Straight line, no extra effect. Alright. Tactics. Party formation. I don't have a party. Strategy. Fight with a good balance. Attack them with everything. Protect your allies. Don't use magic power. Okay, so like that. Selecting those, I imagine, is how I let my NPCs know how they should approach battle. Would be my guess. So protect your allies means they defend each other. You know, attack them with everything means they go balls to the wall and just fucking fight. Don't use MP, obviously. Run around and evade. So just be pussies. Alright. Status. We got hit. AVD, my guess would be like a void. Intelligence, luck. Stamina, crit, and guts. Guts are with a muscle. Database. Enemy encyclopedia. Player info. Oh, cool. It tracks all your shit. That's neat. It's always fun to know at the end, like, how much you did. Game has achievements. Alright. Alright. Not really big on achievements that are outside of Xbox, but you know what? I'm not upset by it. I like any game that has achievements. Okay, then I can save from the camp menu whenever I want. That's good to know. Resurrection Elixir. I'm sure that'll be useful. Machines? What the heck's that? Okay, so these guys are hicks. Machines? What the heck's that? Something that moves on its own? You mean like with symbology? Go ask a symbologist if you want to know more about symbology. Okay, Forrest. Turned into Forrest there. It started as a hick, and then it went full Forrest. Have a look around, kid. If you're looking for something, you'll find it at Arlia Goods. A spaceship? What the hell's that? He actually says hell. That's awesome. Alright. I'll take it. I don't have anything like that for sale. You don't have a spaceship? Asshole. It's the one thing I wanted, prick. Hey, it's the kid with the weird sense of humor. Need something besides spaceships? Oh, I thought he might show me a different inventory that time around. He did not. Where are you from? I can't tell at all. Your ears are different than ours. And you know, you don't have any forehead ridges, like some other visitors do from time to time. That means that they're different than us. Love the music. Reminds me of classic RPGs. Like exploring any number of villages in like any old RPG from childhood. Strawberry jam. They jammed us. Nobody gives me the raspberry. I heard there's all kinds of monsters outside the village. Yeah, they're called humans, kid. I hate monsters. They frighten me. Don't worry, if they ever try to attack you, I'll blast them away with my sword of light. Yay, my brother's my hero. That's right. Meowth. Kids. Well, I'll actually blast them away with my space sword of exploding. My space gun, sorry, of exploding. I have a sword, and I guess technically it is a space sword. Eat that, Sokka. I actually have a space sword. And I didn't lose mine. Ooh. Oh, that hurt. That was actually the saddest moment in all of Avatar The Last Airbender when he loses his space sword. Bye, space sword. I shed one little tear. And it was real. That tear was from the heart. I'm like, yeah, bye, space sword. You were a beautiful sword. Wow, this is a big ass house. I'm afraid the mayor... That explains it. It's the mayor's house. I'm afraid the mayor's away on business. He should be back in about an hour. Okay, so they have the same exact way of counting time that we do. Hours, minutes, seconds. You mind if I just go through their house? Ooh. Oh, I'd spend like all my time right here. I'd never go out in the village. I'd just be the angry guy screaming at people from up here. Get off my lawn, you motherfuckers! Damn kids these days! You sons of bitches! Alright, nothing I can interact with? Wow. Alright, I feel like the mayor's house should have some loot. I expected more. Alright, the side of the mayor's house. Wow, young woman. I was gonna say it's another grandma. I just saw Reyna heading home looking really excited. I wonder what happened. Well, I did explode a monkey right in front of her. At first she was horrified, but then she actually kind of seemed to be into it. So I don't know if I should be horrified by the fact that she got into it. Is that a red flag? Might be a red flag.
So where is he right now?
Well, I told him to look around town for a bit.
I did do that.
Wait a minute, Reina.
Hi.
Excuse me.
Don't mind me.
Is something wrong, Mr. Kenny?
No, I was just walking around the village and I wound up here.
I literally was going in every building. I actually didn't realize this was yours.
Oh, I see. I didn't expect you to be here.
Is this a bad time?
Oh, no, not at all.
That's a yes.
Mom,
No.
this is Mr. Kenny. He's the one who saved me earlier.
So why are her ears like, but then like everyone else's ears are just kind of normal ears? Is everyone else human? And like she's just the outsider?
Oh my. So he's the one you told me about? Well, hello there, Mr. Kenny. I'm Reina's mother. Just call me Westa. Reina said that you saved her from a dangerous situation earlier.
I did. I exploded a space ape.
Oh, it wasn't anything special at all.
But of course it is. It would have been a disaster if you hadn't shown up when you did. I told this girl time and again to stay away from the sacred forest, but she never listens to me.
It would have been a disaster. Lady, I don't know if you understand what would have happened. Your daughter would have been painted all over the forest. That would have been more than a disaster. You would have never had another good night's sleep for the rest of your life. You would have been haunted by the sounds of the screams that echoed through the forest. Like, you're downplaying what happened. I'm just saying.
Oh, Mom.
Mom, you silly. I wouldn't have died that bad.
Reina, you should just be glad that you're okay.
Anyways, Mr. Kenny, I'm sorry I kept you waiting. I'm done here, so how about I show you around the village?
Hell yeah.
Yes, please.
Proper tour guide.
Thank you.
I appreciate that.
All
Is it
right,
okay,
see you
Mrs.
later,
Reina?
Mom.
Okay, I got it. Have fun, you two.
Thank you, Mrs. Westa.
It was nice meeting you, ma'am.
Gee whiz, ma'am. Is it okay if I take her out? I promise I'll have her back before dark.
I'm sorry about my mother. She can be annoying sometimes.
Well, okay. I understand, but like, she's your mom. I do understand.
It doesn't bother me. My parents are kind of the same way.
All
Oh, really?
parents, really.
Yeah, like you wouldn't believe. You'd be amazed.
Yeah, my dad is like a mega hero and like apparently did some epic shit in the first game.
Well, shall we get going?
I like your little like half moon, like your crescent moon in your hair. It's nice. Alright, so that's the mayor's house, and I've already been in there. Apparently I can't just jump on this boat. Failed game, 1 out of 10. And apparently I'm physically not allowed to go back into Reina's house or leave the village because of the symbols on the map. I already talked to Old Man McGee here. I've already been in there. Already talked to you. Oh, might as well save again. And maybe the shopkeep will now sell me something now that I have her. This is Arlia Goods. They sell all kinds of useful things for everyone. Certainly smells good. Those are the herbs you're smelling, actually. Herbs? Medicine that heals wounds, dumbass. You know, can't leave on a journey without them. Oh, herbs! I didn't know that. I just used my magic space shit. You didn't? Nope. I'm amazed you're still alive, Space Gun. I have a space gun. How you doing, Reyna? Running some errands for your mom? Damn. So sandals made of wood, and they do nothing. I assume they must, like, they have no effect, but like, if they're equipable, they must give me like a +1 defense or something. They gotta give you something. Then we got some herbs, some dank herbs. I think I'm gonna buy the sandals because they're 10. That's nothing. Thanks. I would like to equip those sandals. They do increase my defense by 1. I was right. Sweet. Alright, well, I've already been in every house. Maybe she has to introduce me to the mayor? Or maybe I have to try to leave the village like Pokemon, and then they're like, wait a minute. This is the home of... Oh, she's actually giving me a tour. Okay, so if I go in everyone's house, she'll tell me. This is the home of the mayor, a real knowledgeable guy, but he doesn't seem to be in right now. So it's, you know, really rude of us to just be going through his house. Yeah, I know, really rude. Is there going to be stuff here I can grab now that you're here with me? It's not impossible. Hello, Reyna. Mr. Regis, I'll go Regis, has gone up to Salva on business. I don't think he's going to be back for a few hours. Alright. Salva. Ooh. What a name. Who decided to name their city Salva? Ooh. Ooh. Put an I in there and you've got saliva. Like, oh. I don't love it. Alright, so I guess the game wants me to go in all the houses again. Yeah, because they have the exclamation marks and now they're gone. Okay. She's giving me a proper tour. This is the home of the town carpenter and his family. He's got a big job in the next town over right now, so I don't see him at home very much these days. So the two kids are here by themselves? That's right, those poor kids. I try to visit them to chat as often as I can. Huh, child negligence, isn't it great? It's pretty nice of you, Reyna. Oh, not at all. I try. Ha! Awkward flirting. What? Oh, come on. Ah. Child abandonment is funny. Ah. This house is home to a newlywed couple. They're so in love with each other, it's almost embarrassing to watch. Yeah, I'm sure it won't end in divorce in 6 months. Oh. Now Reyna's a very nice girl, so I'm counting on you to make her happy, just like Lou's done for me. She and I are just friends, but okay. I've had enough of this. Yeah, I agree with you, Reyna. Like, that's a creepy assumption on her part that you and I are anything other than just acquaintances. Like, why? Because I'm a male and you're a female? For all I know, you like women. For all she knows, I like guys. It's a weird assumption. Elmira? I've already forgotten your name. Hey, Reyna, taking your boyfriend around town. The assumptions. The fucking assumptions. Please don't misunderstand. He's just a guest, okay? Yeah, I know. Like, I literally don't know her. Don't assume that we're hooking up. We're not. Like, I sort of saved her life, but maybe not. But she's also really helping me out right now, too, by, you know, introducing me to people and giving me potential shelter. Oh, the church. Yeah. Not the place that makes me feel the most comfortable. I'm not gonna lie. This is Velding Church. We hold wedding ceremonies and things in here. Father Marshall is a very hardworking man. He's always there for us if there's something we need to talk about. You should see how he is with the kids, always inviting him into his chamber, and then they're just giggling for hours and hours. It's oh. Shit, should I be concerned about that? Sounds like a wonderful man. Oh yes, everyone trusts him. Okay, I wasn't even changing the dialogue on that one. The way she said that, that makes me want to not trust him. Everybody trusts him. Earthquakes frequently occur and the animals have all started to turn on people. What is it that the gods are trying to tell us? Now pray, my child. Child. It is only through prayer that you will gain insight into the gods. I don't know. I feel like if I took a tricorder up to those fucking gods, I'd probably get more out of that tricorder than I would out of prayer. Just saying. I'd probably learn a few more things, like maybe the chemical composition of the gods, the genetic makeup of the gods. Yeah, I don't know. I could just pray to the sky and hope that all my answers magically fall into my lap, but I don't know. I kind of prefer to, what's that crazy, silly thing kids like to do these days? Oh yeah, figure shit out for myself and use my own brain. Ooh, I am very anti-religion. Alright. I'm not against people finding spirituality. I am against organized religion. Passionately.
Mom, I'm back.
Hello.
Because organized religion encourages people to not think for themselves. And it encourages, like, forced indoctrination. Like, you have to believe what we are telling you, or else you can't be part of us. Like, I don't like that kind of bullshit.
Reina, I wasn't expecting you two to be back so early. Just in time, though. I was just finishing up everything.
I like the mom's hair. I like it. It's nice. Very... It's not purple. I'm trying to think what that color would be called. Like... I don't know, like a grape taffy? It's nice.
Finishing up? What?
Looks like a feast.
Mom, what's all this food here for?
The hero?
Doesn't it look delicious? I put all of my best recipes out on the table for you.
That's not what I mean.
What? Did I do something wrong? I just thought I'd thank Mr. Kenny with a nice meal.
I mean, Mr. Kenny appreciates it.
I understand that, but isn't this a little much?
Is it? He's pretty young, so I figured he'd have a big appetite. You are hungry, aren't you, Mr. Kenny?
That's my secret, ma'am. I'm always hungry.
Actually, I am, yeah.
See, a real man could put all this away, no problem. So eat as much as you like, all right?
Okay, well that's a little sexist. Maybe I also believe in moderation too, ma'am. I'm just saying, I'm not a glutton like some guys that just sit on the couch all day and shove shit into their mouth. Like, no. I like myself some food, but I also know when to put it down and not do that. But thank you for the free food all the
Oh,
same.
Mom.
Oh, Mom, you and generosity. Such an alien concept. One hour later.
Oh, thank you so much for the meal, but I just can't eat anymore.
Yeah, your alien food, I didn't test it at all. I don't think my biology could actually handle it. I think I'm gonna die.
Are you okay? You didn't have to force it all down, you know.
I'm fine. I've got a cast iron stomach.
I used to have a
I'm
cast
sorry
iron
my
stomach.
mother made so much.
It was all delicious, though. My mother would never be
Actually,
able
I
to do
still
something
do.
like that.
I just don't power down as much food as I did when I was younger. But, like, I still could eat anything and my stomach can handle it just fine.
Thanks for the compliment. I'm glad you're happy.
Well, thank
I'm
you
gonna go
for,
downstairs and help my
for
mother
help,
clean up.
for everything.
Feel free to rest up here for a bit, all right?
I will. This is now my new home.
Sure, that
I've
sounds
moved
good.
in. I expect you, since this is my house now, I expect the rent to be due on the 1st.
Man, I'm full. Mom, I wonder how she's doing. I hope she isn't too worried about me.
Cut to Mom. He fucking died? He exploded? Son of a bitch!
I've got to find a way to get home.
Yes, you do. Oh, whatever sent you here, theoretically, there must be something on this side to
Rena's
send you
taking
back.
a while.
Any hidden Gugas? I shouldn't come in here without asking Reyna first. I've been going into everyone's house, but I can't go into Reyna's bedroom.
Ah, hello, ma'am.
How was the meal, Mr. Kenny? I didn't make too much, did I?
Oh, not at all. All of it was wonderful. Thanks for making it.
Really? Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. You're welcome.
She has a cute voice. Oh,
So
really?
you really liked it?
I really did.
Are you 100% sure?
Okay, now I'm getting creepy vibes. Are you trying to seduce me, Mrs. Westa?
I'm 100% sure about it.
Well, thank goodness. I wouldn't know what to do if it wasn't good enough for the hero.
Say what now?
Did you just say hero?
Oh, is the rumor of me being the hero of light going around? I was joking when I told the kid that.
Mom, I'm back!
Are you okay, ma'am?
Reyna, oh, no.
What's wrong, Mom? Why are you panicking like that?
No, it's just that I've...
Was I not supposed
Calm
to
down,
hear
Mom.
that I'm
Tell
the
me
hero?
what's wrong?
I said it.
Said what?
I said the H word.
What? You told him that? So what did he say?
So there's a prophecy that they all know about, and they're just pretending like they don't so that they don't freak me out.
I don't think he understood what I meant.
Look, what's going on here?
Please be calm, everyone.
Oh, we got an old man.
It's all right. He doesn't understand what this is all about either.
Oh, Mr. Kenny.
I love the home designs in this game. They flow really nicely.
This must be Claude C. Kenny, then.
Even he gets my name wrong.
Allow me to say, I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Regis, and I humbly
It is
serve
Regis.
this village as its mayor.
Well, nice to meet you, Mr. Mayor Regis.
Good
Where's
to meet
Kelly?
you, sir.
Allow me to thank you profusely for saving our dear Reyna's life in the sacred forest.
Ah, it's no problem. I just blew up a monkey. Hey, Game Mine 1. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream.
Oh, not at all, sir.
Speaking of which, Reyna has told me that you are, at present, in the midst of a journey.
I mean, I did kind of get lost in space, and I'm kind of doing really cool hero stuff. So, I mean, yeah, I guess you could call that being on a journey.
Oh, well, it's hardly worth calling a journey, really.
Oh, I don't know about all that.
So tell me, where is your destination? The Kingdom of Cross? Or perhaps the continent of Lacour?
Lacour. Ooh, like the name. No, I'm more the space kind of adventurer.
Well,
You know. Up.
A curious traveler indeed. Not only do you not know where you are, but where you are going is also yet unknown.
What are you trying to say, sir?
Mr. Kenny, if you will forgive my rudeness for a moment, I do believe everything you have told us has been a lie.
Not everything. I just haven't told you that I'm from space.
You are far from an ordinary traveler.
But I haven't lied to any of you.
If I'm not a traveler, then what am I?
A visitor from another world. A hero of legend,
Wow.
hidden under the guise of a traveler. In fact, even you will agree that you are the hero of light who has come to fulfill his duty as our savior. Am I wrong?
Doing well, except that it's Monday tomorrow. Yeah, that's fair that it's Monday tomorrow. Mondays are rough. I've got tomorrow off work though, so I'm actually pretty happy about tomorrow being Monday. But yeah, sorry to hear that like you're not looking forward to the beginning of the week. See, for me, the work week starts on Sunday, so Sunday's kind of like my dread day where the whole work week starts over, and then every other day kind of is random whether I'll have the day off or not. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You got any good plans for the rest of your day? And also, you ever play Star Ocean? This is my first time ever playing this.
What?
What?
Listen, what would possibly make you think that I,
If it's proof you need, then let me share with you a glimpse of our world.
Ooh,
It has been told in our history
I'm gonna get a
that
lore
when
dump.
the people of Expel are suffering under the threat of impending doom, a hero will appear in garbs of foreign make, and with his sword of light, he will save us all.
My gun does shoot light. Are you guys calling that a sword?
Your clothes are nothing like what we have, and you carry the sword of light. What more proof do we need?
I mean, they must be considering my gun the sword, because it shoots light. Lucky you thing is, I was sick the last week, so I was gone, and now I have to get back in the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand that feeling all too well. I haven't been sick the last week, but I've definitely not been feeling like 100% the last few days. Luckily, I had the... not Saturday or Sunday, but or today, but I had the few days before that off. But I was kind of feeling a little, not under the weather, but kind of crappy. So I'm kind of like on the rebound now for kind of feeling normal again. Never played this game. Yeah, neither have I. Nintendo just did their Direct a few days ago, and they showed off one of their new 2D HD games. Like one of those 2.5 HD or one of those 2.5D games that they've been making for like the past 6 or 7 years. And it really got me in the mood to start playing some of the 2D HD games I own. So I decided to shift over to one of them. It's actually so far a really delightful little game. Even though I've mainly just been doing story stuff, I've only done one battle. Yeah, okay, I do have a gun that shoots light. Yeah, this is a very fun game, though, so far. Like, I love the art, I love the visual fidelity of it all, I love the 3D and pixelated combination. So far, I love the story, I love the characters, I love the combat I did was fun. I just, want to do more.
what are you... I don't have any sword of light.
Of course you do. You used a blinding light to save me earlier.
My gun.
That?
Maybe he really isn't the one.
He's got to be.
I find the mix of pixel art and 3D scenes interesting. I've seen them, but never played any. I've seen them before, but I've never actually played them myself, but I personally adore the blending of pixel and 3D, because I massively grew up on pixel art in my video games. Like, SNES, Game Boy Advance. Like, I got so much pixel art in as a kid that this almost harkens back to the nostalgia of my childhood while still kind of feeling fresh and original, which is really freaking cool in my opinion. Like, it gives me such classic vibes while still feeling like kind of a modern experience. Like, I don't know. I dig it so far. And unlike those games of old, this has voice acting. All those RPGs I played as a kid, none of those had voice acting.
I think I know why you're all confused. This weapon of mine, it's not a sword of light, although I'll admit that it's something like one, but still, carrying this around doesn't make me any kind of special hero.
Yeah, I love
There's
the voice
gotta be some
acting.
kind of mistake.
So far, only one of the random voice actors was not good as a voice actor. Like, ooh, they were not selling it. But everyone else so far, like everyone at this table, solid voice actors. They're not bad. And the music is really good. The lighting is really good. The shadows are really good. The voice acting is really good. Like, all of it brought together is so far making a really interesting little world.
How can you say that?
And I love that the fully artistic avatars that they have there when they pop up for the dialogue actually blink, and their mouths actually move, and they're at least partially animated, which kind of gives them even more life. Like, I think that's really interesting.
Well, I mean, I'm not a hero. I don't have any kind of power like that. I don't even have any idea what's going on here. How can you expect me to save anyone at all?
Yeah, I am a dumbass. I don't know anything. I'm no hero. I'm no Superman.
You truly have no idea? You really don't know anything about the sorcery globe or the cataclysms?
Those
We're
are
not
all
talking about
words.
something that happens in the village here. We're talking about the cataclysms that have affected the entire world. It seems that you do not really know what we are talking about. Please allow me to explain. It all began 3 months ago.
Ooh, am I gonna get an actual cutscene? Hey, cutscene.
On another continent, northwest of this village, there is a kingdom by the name of El.
L no.
One fateful day, a meteor crashed upon Aluria, a town located within El's territory.
Meteors always bring monsters and shit. That's never good. That's how Doomsday got to Earth.
At first, people saw it as merely a
Yeah.
rare and remarkable celestial event.
Yeah, looks like L took a massive L. Yeah. Yeah, a rare and remarkable celestial event that
But
probably
before
killed a lot of
long,
people.
A cataclysm took place.
Oh, pretty artwork. Ooh, very
Great
pretty.
hordes of monsters suddenly appeared in the once peaceful nation, and the havoc they spread devastated the kingdom of El.
Oh, something very similar happened to Hyrule once. This almost sounds like the beginning of Skyward Sword, where they're explaining how the world was besieged by monsters.
There has never been anything like this before in our world. Not until the arrival of that meteor. It only stands to reason that the two events are related to each other.
Yeah, there's so many monsters on meteors that are just that are just landing all over planets. Like, there's that A Quiet Place. All of those like sound hunting aliens, they all came on meteors. Like, I'm pretty sure Cloverfield came in on a meteor, although they never, I guess, expressly say that, but I think it's implied. Alien robots like Transformers, they pop down in meteors. Like, it's always meteors and monsters. Like, monsters need to cool it. Like, they're just floating around space.
The meteor came to be called the Sorcery Globe.
Yeah.
A stone of pure demonic evil.
So the meteor is still there, is what you're telling me. And I need to go there and touch it and get superpowers.
No matter how you look at
That's how that works, right?
that stone must be the reason for the disasters that have befallen the world.
So my mission is, hey, it's Mothy! How are you doing, Mothy? So what they're telling me is my mission is I need to go to that stone and shoot it with my gun of light. My sword of light.
And now, just as the
You
sorcery
too, Mothy.
globe fell upon our heads one day, so
How are you
you
doing?
have also appeared out of thin air. If that stone is the source of the chaos,
I'm
then
doing
we
pretty good.
believe that only you can cut through the chaos and save us.
Ooh, you're putting all your bets on me? Eeh, that's rough, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying out a new game. Not new, like it's not like it just came out. It's new for me. Star Ocean, the second story, which I'm assuming the R means remake. I don't know. I decided to dive into some 2D HD games that I've been putting off playing for a long time. And yeah, the game is absolutely gorgeous. So it's 2D HD. So it's basically a blend of pixel art and 3D. And so it kind of blends the old nostalgia of like SNES, GBA, like Nintendo DS kind of graphics with the, like, more modern gameplay, world building, scope, and sensibilities. Yeah, it's 2.5D games. Like, some people call them 2.5D. I kind of like saying 2D HD, but like same thing. So yeah, 2.5D. I have a handful of them that I own. Like, I own Sea of Stars. I own Star Ocean: The Second Story R. I own both of the Dragon Quest remakes. And I own Octopath Traveler 2. I think that's it. But I've never played any of them. It's... Yeah, okay. Oh, so you're familiar with Sea of Stars. That's on my list. And they just released a free upgrade pack for the Switch 2. So even though I bought it on Switch 1, I got a free upgrade to the Switch 2 version. I'm very happy about that. 2D HD makes me think more of Spelunky HD, to be honest. I could sort of see that, actually. Yeah, Spelunky... Well, Spelunky is still a little bit more, like, pure 2D. But I can see what you're talking about. There are some visuals in Spelunky that almost are reminiscent of 3D. Even though I'm pretty sure every single thing in that game is a 2D asset. But I do know what you're talking about. Like, the vibes. But yeah. So Octopath also, huh? Nice. Yeah, those games are on my list, and I've decided I'm going to dive into my 2D HD games. And those will probably be the games I'll be primarily playing for a while, with the exception of when Star Fox comes out in a couple of weeks. I'm going to buy that, and I'm going to play it.
But I'm just
Oh, Monty, perfect. You've been playing the new Lego Batman game. So you think it's pretty cool. Like, overall, though, what do you think of the new Lego Batman game? You know, the Papman, my buddy who's always in chat, almost always in chat. He was very interested by the new Lego Batman game. What are you thinking of it? And have you ever played the Arkham games? And how would you compare the new Lego Batman game to the Arkham games? Because a lot of people are saying it's basically Arkham Knight, but with like a Lego vibe and sense of humor.
The cataclysms are still ongoing as we speak. Strings of earthquakes like nothing recorded before.
They've never heard of Earth, but they still
Docile
call them
animals
earthquakes.
turning into fearsome monsters. It will not be long before disaster befalls this humble village too.
Game Mine, you were mentioning earlier how like some villain is throwing monsters on meteors. What he just described is also the plot of one of my favorite childhood video games, Illusion of Gaia for the Super Nintendo. Basically, there's like a comet that is causing all of the life on Earth to mutate, and so like monsters have kind of flooded the world. And like, yeah, it's always like space shit that's just destroying everything. It's crazy.
But I'm not anyone special like your story said. How am I supposed to deal with some kind of magic meteorite?
With your
If you
gun.
are not, then where did you come from? And where are you going?
The common mutating beings, I am sure I have heard somewhere else as well. Yeah, it's probably been done before. But the first time I ever heard it, though, was Illusion of Gaia, which I want to say came out 1992? 93, maybe? It was like early Super Nintendo. I was pretty young when it came out. But I did play the hell out of it. And that one stuck in my memory. Like, that's one of my favorite games.
I don't know how to explain it, and even if
But
I
I'll bet
did,
it's been
you
done
wouldn't
before.
understand it. The only thing I can tell you is that I'm here because of an accident, and not because I wanted to be here. I just want to go back to where I came from. That's all.
Aw, this poor guy. So far, it's pretty good. I think it's a little childish, of course. Well, it's a Lego game, so that's not surprising. It is a Lego game and has a lot of cartoonish kind of humor, but it is fun. It is very reminiscent of Arkham Knight. Okay, yeah, that's what I've been hearing. The grappling, the combat in the Batmobile, of course. I've always played the Lego Batman. This ranks pretty high. That's pretty cool, though. I like that. It is a buy if you're looking for some casual, funny gameplay with a slight flavor of the Rocksteady games. I do love those Rocksteady games. Lego games, I've played a handful of Lego games. I've had fun with some of the Lego games, but I haven't touched a Lego game in probably like 15 years, if I had to guess. Yeah, but those are big praises, and I've been hearing a lot of people say good things. Also, sorry for not popping in your other streams. I had some unexpected game nights pop up with friends who had free time. Hey, don't even worry about it. Like, if anybody pops into any of my streams, I'm the happiest person in the world. Like if you miss the next like 10 and then pop into one, you know what? I'm gonna love that you popped into that one. So like, you never have to pop into anything. Like, I'm just grateful whenever anybody pops in.
You must have your reasons, but you must let us know more before we can make sense of this.
Well, okay. I was hanging out with my pops in space, and there was a thing he told me not to touch, and I decided to be a rebel and touch it. And then I woke up here.
I know, but that's all I can tell you.
Well, all he can tell them without breaking the Prime Directive. It's basically the start of Batman Begins, but very silly, and the rest is pretty much Arkham Knight. So, okay, so you're saying it's basically the start of Batman Begins. Is it like he's a new Batman then? Like, he's just starting out as Batman? Because I actually would find that very interesting if this was like a year one Batman.
Very well.
Because I remember Arkham Knight. I love that game, but the thing that sometimes could get a little bit like, was that he was a Batman who was like so seasoned. He'd like been Batman for 20 years, and like, he already had his rogues gallery. He wasn't discovering anything. It was just like, oh, here's another 20 villains that are coming after me.
If you insist on it,
I was
I'm
like when they
sure
discover
there's
the
at
new
least
villain.
Some truth to it.
I don't know.
We will have to accept that you are not the hero of light after all.
Yeah, it's silly just because I have a sword of light.
How can this be?
No, like the Ra's al Ghul training Batman and Talia to be a ninja sequence. Oh, okay. Well, Ra's al Ghul does train, well, he's one of the people that helps train Batman, so I do like that they're throwing that in there. I like that a lot. Is there voice acting in the Lego game, or is it all like text, out of curiosity?
I'm sorry. This is probably not what you all wanted to hear.
Because that'd be the coolest thing in the world if they actually got, I doubt they did, but if they got Will Arnett to reprise his role as Lego Batman from the movies, that would be the greatest thing in the world. And that would almost force me to buy the game just right there.
Not at all. It is our own fault forcing you to be someone you are not.
Okay, it's all voice acted. Okay, that's good. Is it Will Arnett like the same as the movie Lego Batman, or is it just like somebody who's doing a good I'm Batman? I know, but I know from when I tried streaming for a little bit that people showing up repeatedly made me happy. Maybe that was just a me thing, but I enjoy the stream, so I want to show that at least in that aspect. No, that's not just a you thing. Let me check actually. Okay, no, you don't have to check I'll find out eventually. But like, I was just curious if you knew. But you don't have to go out of your way to check. But Game Mind, that's not just a you thing. Like, I love seeing people hop into my streams. Like, I had Joseph pop in earlier just to say hi. They couldn't stay, but like, they popped in to say hi, and that was always, it's fantastic when somebody pops in, especially somebody I recognize. Like that's the best feeling in the world for a streamer, in my opinion. But like, if somebody doesn't pop in every stream, like a good chance here my buddy isn't gonna pop into this one. I think he's pretty busy right now. Like, you know, that's completely okay. Like, and same with like a bunch of the other regulars I have that pop in on my streams. Like, sometimes I won't see them for weeks, but when they do pop in, it makes it all the better.
I'm sorry about this.
Well, thanks for all the free food, Mrs. Westa.
Raina!
Oh, okay. I gotta use my sword of light to save you again?
You should probably leave her be for now. She believed with all her heart that you were the hero we needed.
Actually, it is voiced by Shay
I'm
Matheson.
sure
I
she'll
know
be
the
over it
name.
soon enough.
Shay Matheson. I'll have to look at a picture of Shay Matheson. No, yeah, like, I'm just ecstatic when anybody pops in at all. Like, the fact that anybody would watch me play video games, like, that's awesome. I love that. And I've had many streams over the years where I've had nobody hop in. And yes, that sucks. But you know what? It happens. That's life. Sometimes it happens. And if you stream, sometimes you just gotta learn how to roll with it. Like, you get the viewers you get. Yeah, sometimes you get none, sometimes you get a bunch. I love being here, you silly turtle. I appreciate that, Mothy. I love having you here, bud.
There is one thing I would like to ask of you, Mr. Kenny. Please, if you can, try to avoid acting in a way that would confuse others.
What do you mean?
I am, of course, referring to the Sword of Light. But if you could, I ask you to be prudent with your behavior in general as well. As I explained to you, things have been unsettled ever since the sorcery globe landed.
So, is it
People are anxious and uncomfortable. To have someone who matches the description of our legends suddenly appear in these circumstances, well, hopefully you can understand why people like Reyna were holding out so much hope for you.
Is it a problem that I was running around the village earlier shooting my gun in the air screaming I'm from space?
So I do ask you to be mindful not to instill that hope into people. Please. That would be easier for everyone.
Yes, Mayor. I'll try my best.
Well then, on that note, Mr. Kenny, what's your next order of business?
Well, I'm gonna use this gun
I
to
wish I knew.
get some new
I
gear.
thought maybe I would try to find something that'll get me back home, but...
In that case, why don't you stay here in our village for a while? You can stay in my house for as long as you like.
Oh, I'm living in the mayor's
Perhaps
house.
you'll be able to find out something useful while you're here.
Shay Matheson didn't really voice anyone big, but he is in a lot of great games, and he is the 2014 Batman in the Kids Show. He was the 2014 Batman? Huh. I think I saw a few episodes of that show. I assume it was, let's see, 2014, that was probably the Batman? Maybe? If it was the Batman, then I did see that. At least some of it. A couple episodes. On a different topic, did you The Escapists 1/2? Did I did I play The Escapists? I don't believe I played The Escapists yet. That does the name is familiar. I think I did write it. I think I have that written down on one of my notes here. So you must have mentioned the game in a previous stream and I wrote it down, but I didn't remember why I wrote that down. So now I know why it's written down. No, I haven't had a chance to really play much of anything new the past few weeks. I've been pretty busy. This is the first new game I've had a chance to play in a while. Okay, so I have a lot of people recommending games to me, but somebody did mention The Escapists to me. It's like, I don't remember who, but somebody did mention that game to me. But no, I haven't played it.
I couldn't impose like that.
I don't even know what kind of game it is, actually. What kind of game is it?
Not at all. If anyone was imposing around here, it was certainly us. I insist.
I've been playing a shit ton of DayZ the past 2 weeks, 88 hours. That's awesome. I miss when I used to be able to easily dive 88 hours into something over the course of a few weeks. Now it's so much harder to do that. I did play... Actually, I correct what I said earlier when I said I haven't been playing much new stuff lately. I did play one new game over the past week. There's a fan remake of Metroid 2 called AM2R that I got installed on and played, and I had an absolute blast with it. It only took like 7 or 8 hours to beat, but it was one of the most fun games I played in a while. Like, it was incredibly well made for a fan game. I loved it. So, I did play a fan game, but I haven't played like any new legitimate games. I think sandbox game fits the most. You need to get out of prison, and you can do a lot of different things to do so. I do like that. I do like games that give you options, like to play your own way. So that sounds awesome. A breakup did give me a lot of time back. You broke up? I'm sorry to hear that. A breakup did give me a lot of time back. Like, oh, when did that happen? Last time I talked to you, I'm pretty sure you were still happily in a relationship. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, man.
Well, in that case, I will accept your offer then.
I'm genuinely sorry to hear that. That's a bummer. A month ago. Oh, man. That sucks. And that's still fresh. I'm sorry, man. It's been a lot longer for me. I gave up dating quite a while back.
Did you
We're
sleep
working it
well?
out. It is what it is. Yeah, it still sucks.
Yes, very. Thank you.
The mayor will see you downstairs.
Oh, the servant, like, so far everybody's been a good voice actor except for the science officer in the beginning of the game. He was a terrible voice actor. 88 hours in 2 weeks is quite the effort. It is quite the effort, right? Now, when I was younger, 88 hours, that would have been possible in 1
morning,
week
May.
when I was younger. But like now, 88 hours, ooh, that's gonna take me probably a couple of months to get 88 hours into a game. Like, it's so much harder when you have just so many things you have to do that aren't at home. Oh. God, I wish I had that kind of time to dunk into games. Sunk in a shit ton of time into DayZ making a base and a tomato farm in a modded server. That's awesome.
Ah, you're finally up.
Well, there's a
Yes,
lot of
I
cool
need
games
a
coming
good
out here
night's
pretty
sleep.
soon. So, the nice thing about having extra time is you have extra time to dive into extra things. So, you know, I don't know if you've been following like any of the various companies' directs going on. Like Nintendo had their direct recently, and there were a few really interesting looking games. They had the Final Fantasy 2D HD game that kind of prompted me to want to start playing 2D HD games. They had the Kingdom Hearts 4 reveal, and they had the Ocarina of Time reveal. PlayStation had some massive reveals in the form of like the new God of War and something else that looked really awesome. Xbox has the new Fable that they were showing off, the new Gears of War they were showing off, the new Halo stuff that they were showing off. Like, there's a lot of big things coming out here pretty soon. It did take you like a month to sink 45 hours in Dead Cells. Yeah, I think it did take me about a month. Yeah, so I was right. It would take me about 2 months to get to like 88 hours. Yeah. Because I can only usually get maybe a couple hours of game time in a day. So, you know, factor in 2 hours a day at 30 days. You know, that's, if I'm lucky, 60 hours a month. Like, if I'm lucky. Ugh. I always get a bit proud of my country when someone mentions a game that was made by a studio from here, like DayZ. Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty damn cool. I can't deny that. I'm still looking forward to ILL. Which one's ILL? It looks absolutely disgustingly insane. ILL. 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 I'm trying to think what ILL is. Ill. Oh, it's just called Ill. Okay. Or Isle. Is it Isle or Ill? I've never heard of this game, and I've been hearing of a lot of games lately. It's a great game. I love Bohemia Interactive. Huh. Hang on. I'm gonna Google it really quick. The mayor is gonna have to wait for my answer. Ill. Survival game. Realistic first-person action survival horror game that challenges even the most seasoned fans of the genre. Alright. Oh, damn. Alright. Looks like a lot of body horror is going to be in the game. Oh. Ooh, alright. It definitely looks like a game that would make me go like, nope. I'm not the biggest player of horror games. There are some exceptions. But the Papman, my buddy, Leighton Regard, he often pops into my chat. that game looks like it would 100% be up his alley. So I'm gonna send him a message later asking him if he's heard of that game. Because, yeah, that definitely looks like his kind of game.
Superb. By the way, Mr. Kenny.
Oh, the new
If
Wolverine.
you can't find what you're looking for here in
Yes,
Alia,
that's
you
the other
might
one.
Want to try visiting the town of Salva.
Like, I was
to the
trying to
north.
think of the other PlayStation games that they were
Salva's a
talking
mining
about.
town
God
where
of
you
War
can
was the
find
big
people
one, but
from all
Wolverine
across
was
the
the other big one.
continent. Perhaps it will prove to be worthwhile to have a look over there.
Yeah, Wolverine looks fun. Wolverine basically looks like the Spider-Man PlayStation games, but they just added blood. But it looks fun. I can't deny that. And the voice acting looks great, and it just looks awesome.
All right. Thanks for the tip.
Don't worry about it. Oh, and one more thing. Your
Oh,
sword
the new
of
James
light
Bond,
will
yeah.
probably
How are you
attract
liking
too
that?
much attention.
That
So
game-
please, make use of this sword instead. Finally, if you're ever tired, you can use the upstairs
I'm gonna
bed
wait for his
anytime you
dialogue.
like, day or night.
So I just live here now. All right. Hey, he gave me a longsword. So yeah, what do you think of the new
Thank you
James
very
Bond? Because
much.
that game did catch my eye. Because I love IOI Interactive. Because I'm a massive fan of the Hitman franchise. And I also am a fan of the Uncharted games. And I've heard it's a beautiful kind of blending of the IOI style vibes and atmosphere with a little bit of the Uncharted kind of gameplay and aesthetic. And yeah, what do you think?
I wish you the best of luck.
Like, I've watched a couple of streamers play it, and they look like they were having fun, and the game looked great. Nice. All right. Good to know. Yeah, that game is on my list. I'm probably going to wait until it's on sale before I buy it. So it might be... I might have to wait until, like, the big sales in November. But I will definitely be getting that game eventually, from everything I've been hearing. Like, it sounds right up my alley. Alright, so why would I use the longsword when I have a Pan-Galactic Federation longsword instead? I have a DLC sword. Yeah, 'cause I own the DLC. So going around a village, shooting in the air, and acting confused can net you a place to crash, huh? Apparently, yeah. RPG 101. Break into everyone's house until people are just okay with it. I sailed the 7 seas, to be honest, but hey, I might actually purchase it on a sale too. You know what? If it works for you, man, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna wait for a sale. I'm gonna wait for a sale. Do I have anything I can sell? Oh. Okay, I'll hold on to everything for now. Wait till I have more stuff. Because you want to blend in. Oh, I have a kid creepily talking to me. Because you want to blend in, that's why you use the longsword he gave you. You know, yeah, but do I want to blend in? That's inaccurate. He wants me to blend in. I don't want to blend in.
Huh?
If you're gonna leave the village, you better stay close to the road, okay? The forest is really dangerous.
That sounds like Mokuba. That sounds so much like Mokuba. Big Brother, Seto,
I'll remember
Yu-Gi-Oh,
that.
Mokuba.
Thanks.
Yeah, that kid really does sound like Mokuba. I love that. No, I don't want to blend in. I'm gonna just everywhere I go now, I'm just gonna be shooting my laser gun in the air. So I'll just be screaming Sword of Light everywhere I go. Ooh, the world map. Use the right stick to rotate the camera on the world map. Press the D-pad to toggle minimap magnification. Try and explore every nook and cranny of the gigantic map. Enemy symbols. Green Guga, purple Guga, and a red Guga. Enemy symbols will appear in dungeons and on the world map. Green is a weak enemy. A purple is a normal enemy, and red is oh fuck, it's going to rip your dick out your guts. Okay, good to know. So, what they're telling me is I need to go straight for the red enemies. Of course. It has some Hitman mechanics like the Enforcers. You can't bullshit them. I do love that in Hitman, that they have Enforcers. That's so cool. The normal guys you can. There's driving. There's the characters from the movies like Q. There's the Aston Martin. Which is classic, of course. So how's the driving? Because driving in video games is, I found, often hit or miss. touching an enemy symbol from the front will begin a battle. Touching a symbol from behind, so on the opposite side of where the red dot is, which is basically, I guess, its eyeball, is probably a sneak attack. Or being touched from behind by a symbol will trigger a back attack where battle begins with the ambush side in a stunned state. That's pretty cool. Okay. They told me before I could zoom in on the map. Alright, let's try to get a stun in. Did I get it?
Here they come.
Oh, I stunned him. Alright, so ZL switches targets, hold R to lock and unlock. Time will stop during input. I like the time stops. Gives you time to process. The controls for switching can be changed under settings. Okay. So switch targets. Okay. Perfect counters. Press the B button when an enemy attacks. Yeah, I've done that a couple of times already. Perfect counters. Successful perfect counters have the following benefits. Recover 25% of max MP. Lower the character's HP, the more MP will be recovered. The enemy shields will decrease by 1. Good to know. The climbing and moving around is very Hitman-y too. The driving is extremely meh. See, that's what I was worried about. A lot of games that have fantastic other elements, when they have too many different elements that are trying to be fantastic, some of them oftentimes suck. So like, you know, when it's a game that's more about like shooting and combat and stealth maybe, I could see driving taking a hit. But yeah, as long as it works, I guess that's all that matters. The combat is cool, somewhat like Arkham Knight with the dodging and counters. It also has the same mechanics like Hitman when it comes to opportunities, which are different ways of achieving your objective. That I love. That's what's made Hitman an unbelievably replayable game to me. It's why I still play it years and years later. I play it all the time. It's because it's so replayable. There's so many things you can do. So that makes me happy. Okay, a failed perfect counter. Failed perfect counters have the following negative effects. The character will break, rendering them unable to act for a time, and the bonus gauge will reset. So apparently I failed perfect counters a bunch of times because I had that happen to me a bunch on my first battle. Oh,
Well,
that was
I'd
easy.
say that's worth 10 out of 10.
That was easy. Sneak attack, baby. I just walked up to those animals and just stabbed them. And I got an ugly accessory. Oftentimes studios will sacrifice quality for quantity just to make their game seem bigger. Yeah, they do that a lot, and I hate it. I wish a game just embraced what it was. You know, that like this game so far, it's not pretending to be anything but what it is, and I love it. There's also a lot of unpredictability story-wise. From 4 hours of gameplay, there have been a few times where I sighed. Really? Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I got a cute little hoppy guy. Alright, so they said explore every nook and cranny, so I wonder what kind of shit I could find. Sneak attack, motherfuckers!
We can win this. I hope.
Oh, wrong button. Okay.
That's one for us.
You're dead. You're cooked, son. I like the victory music. Fortunately, it is not the case for the 007 game. I'm trying to think of games that have sacrificed quality for quantity. There's a bunch of them out there that have done that. Off the top of my head, I don't know, I feel like the last couple of Halo games sacrificed quality for quantity. Like Halo 5, I felt like didn't have the quality that I'd come to expect from the franchise. Oh yeah, Bethesda has started to do that. Bethesda used to be the king, and now they're always sacrificing quality for the sake of trying to make their games bigger. Ugh. But they used to be the king of making like the best game ever. I miss those days. Oop, treasure chest. Starfield was garbage and I was so hyped for it. Ah, Starfield. You know, I was never hyped for Starfield. I have to admit. And I'm like a diehard sci-fi fan, so I should have been hyped for it.
That's one
But
for
I
us.
didn't want the game to fail. Like, I wanted them to succeed, even though I'm a No Man's Sky guy.
Whoa!
And everything I heard about it was so... I learned an air slash. Everything I heard about Starfield was so disappointing that it very much made me not even get the game. Because everyone was saying all the bad things, and they were saying a lot of bad things. So I've never even played it. My buddy Patrick played it, and his wife played a lot of it. I think she liked it more than he did, but it didn't really grab either of them. I think your DLC sword might be doing a bit too much. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. I think my DLC sword, while it's not like an overpowered sword, I think it is slightly more powerful than I should be at this level. But when I say slightly, I mean slightly. Like, it's not that powerful of a weapon. Starfield was garbage. Ah, that's sad. You not watching the World Cup? I'm not a sports guy. I'm very much not a sports guy. Like, I'm happy for everybody that is happy by those kind of things, but I'm not. I don't do sports. I find them boring. I didn't play it myself, but watched a critique video like a month ago pointing out all the flaws. The way the world is designed when you go to a planet seems like a mobile game with how repetitive it is. Exactly how it felt for me. So everything I saw about Starfield, one of the big criticisms, and there were a lot of criticisms, so the worlds all apparently felt the same, you know, because they're procedurally generated, but like, if No Man's Sky has shown that kind of gameplay style anything, it's that you can have procedurally generated worlds, and those worlds can be rich and vibrant and amazing. And apparently the Starfield worlds, because of the way that they're designed procedurally, only have so many ways that they can be built, so everything feels like it's the same. And the worlds are very empty from what I've been told, and also you can't actually travel anywhere in real time. Like, you're not actually moving closer to a planet when you go into space. It's basically you're just looking at a picture. It might as well be. And it's effectively a cutscene when you actually fast travel to the planet, so what's the point of even being able to fly in space at all at that point? Unlike No Man's Sky, where you're actually moving through the environments. I've heard the shipbuilding was okay, but very uninspired. Like, very lacking. I don't know. Like, nothing special about it. Ironically, Bethesda has a lot to learn from No Man's Sky. Yeah, it's insane, right? No Man's Sky was a big disaster when it came out, but it's become a masterpiece. You're just moving between rooms in Starfield. Yeah, basically. Yeah, from what I've heard. I love No Man's Sky with how you have so much freedom in exploring wherever you want. I adore No Man's Sky. One of my absolute favorite games. I would put No Man's Sky on my all-time like top 10 list of favorite games of my lifetime. Like, the game is just so replayable. Like, I can just keep hopping in. I could put it down for 6 months, pick it back up, and I'm just back in it. There's like no learning curve, and I'm just in it, and I'm having fun, and there's always new stuff to do. Like, there's an expedition going on right now. Like, I love No Man's Sky. You can play in 100 different ways and be having fun no matter how you're playing. You could be a farmer, you could run settlements, you can be a pirate, you can just run adventures and be like a space cop. You know, you can just be a full explorer. You can just be a cataloger of animals. Like, you can just be a base builder. Like, there's so many different ways you can play the game. I love it. And everything I know about Starfield, there were like almost no ways you could play the game outside of just the very linear sort of way. Because even the open world aspect of it felt very not open world. And also, apparently, there also wasn't very much enemy design. Like, So they took a game and they made a space game, but then all the enemies are just normal pirate humans. Like, they didn't decide to put anything cool and visually striking and engaging and menacing, like Alien, out there. Like, it's a space game. Put some space shit in there. What is a game that instantly hooks you, Turtle? Okay, that is a very subjective question. That is very subjective. I know what games have instantly hooked me. They might not be the same games that can instantly hook you. Can I be a farmer? I have a farmer background and it means something deep to me. In No Man's Sky, you can be a farmer. I have a nice little farm built on a couple of my worlds. Yeah, you can be a farmer. Games that have instantly hooked me. Subnautica was a game that instantly hooked me. From like the very first moment I landed on the planet in the very beginning of the game and I started swimming around, I was just hooked. And that game had me. To quote Rick and Morty, yes, there are snakes in space, Morty. There's everything in space. There's literally everything in space, Morty. I love that episode. Snake Jazz. Love that episode. I'm playing that shit right now then. Oh no, you're gonna play Subnautica? Okay, if you're gonna play Subnautica, I highly recommend Subnautica. That is one of the best games I've ever played in my life. That hooked me immediately. For me personally, Terraria did hook me immediately. But I know that's not everybody's cup of tea. Other games that hooked me immediately. Fable hooked me immediately. Yeah. Oh, you meant No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky did not hook me immediately. I did play the game almost immediately because I was excited about it. And the game did not live up to expectations, but I stuck with it. And I'm happy I stuck with it. But it didn't hook me immediately. I stuck with it because I was hopeful that they were going to fix it. And then they fixed it, so I'm very happy. But it didn't hook me immediately. But now I'm hooked. No, the ocean, remember. Ah, right. Right. I remember. Okay. Alright, back to the game. Alright, I'm gonna try to focus on sneak attacks. Obviously.
Here they come.
So far, I've only gotten sneak attacks. Yeah! Oh, they hit me though, damn it. Being hopeful a studio will fix their game is something that we can't expect today, sadly. With the exception of No Man's Sky. They're the only studio that made it right. Well, them and Cyberpunk are the studios that actually made their mistakes right. But every other studio, they never do. They never do. And that's always heartbreaking. That was also a few years back. Well, I mean, okay. It was a few years back when they initially were making things right. But, they're still doing it. That's the thing that's unique about Hello Games and No Man's Sky, is they're still making the game better. On your Nintendo, you're going to have 4 hours of playtime and it's going to be barely any progress. You're not wrong. That's what happens when I get people in my chat, is I'm so excited to be talking to people that sometimes the gameplay suffers. And that is a bummer, but it does happen, and it's something I accept because I want to be talking to people. Because that's the whole reason I stream, but you are 100% right. Patrick gives me shit for this all the time. He made a joke the other day because I was thinking about restarting Metroid Prime 2, but the GameCube version, because I'm not loving the motion controls. And he's like, oh yeah, it'll only take you a couple hours to get back to where you were. I'm like, a couple hours? It'll take me 20 minutes. You're out of your mind if you think it's going to take me a couple hours. I was talking for 90% of my gameplay, and I wasn't playing the game. I'm so happy they fixed it because it's one of my all-time faves. Yeah, I'm so happy they fixed it. I wish I had a device where I could play it. My PC can't run it on decent graphic settings, and I sold my PS5 a while back. Cyberpunk. Yeah. Oh yeah, my PC probably wouldn't be able to run Cyberpunk either. Luckily, I do own Cyberpunk on my Xbox, but I just have to get around to playing it. What are your specs? Oh yeah, no, Mothy is a big computer guy game mine. So Mothy might be able to help you optimize it. It's entirely possible. It's, No Man's Sky. Okay. Understood. Gotcha. That's the downside of multiple conversations happening at once, is sometimes it's like, oh, that's what you meant.
Be careful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
So far, I like the sword. I love the victory music. I'm all about the victory music. Dun da da. It's like very Superman-y. Da 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 da. It's like rock and roll Superman though. All right, I'm looking around for every nook and cranny for secrets. Oh, stay away from me, purple goo. I'm looking for stuff. Alright, now don't stay away from me. I'm gonna backstrike your ass.
Here they come.
Yeah.
That's one for us.
Can't run No Man's Sky, which is not a very demanding game that I doubt Cyberpunk is doable. Sorry, dude. Yeah, no, it's yes, you have an older computer also. Yeah. Game Mine, I'm in the same boat. My computer is a little bit older also. I bought my like, I love my PC, but I bought it in 2019. So 7 years is a long time in computer world. Like, it's a good computer by my standards, but it's not a gaming computer, that's for sure. Like, I love my computer desperately, but it's definitely not a gaming computer. Let's see, i5, yeah, the i5. 6 gigabytes RAM, 16 gigabytes DDR3. Cyberpunk's not on your playlist. Aw. This Elden Ring, I will have to figure out something out for that since I want to play it. I'm curious about Elden Ring, but I haven't bought it yet. But I am curious about it. Is it crazy that I am looking around to buy a PS5 solely because of GTA 6 and Wolverine, since exclusives are not released on PC anymore? Yeah, I know about that. You can definitely run it. What do you mean? This is also very doable. Yeah, Mothy's the expert on the computer stuff, so if he says you can run it, he might be able to give you some specs to be able to, like, or some settings to be able to run the game. But I don't think it's crazy that you're looking for a PS5 solely because of GTA 6. I was not even remotely interested in getting a PS5 once I saw the price years ago. Because I wanted to get a PS5 so I could start playing Spider-Man 2. And then I saw the price and I decided, nope. That trailer that they released for God of War Laufey, the new God of War game, and of course Wolverine, but really God of War Laufey, I really want to play that. Because I love the God of War games, at least the new God of War games. I would be tempted to look for somebody selling their PS5 on eBay for hopefully a cheaper price, and I might get one just so I could play God of War Laufey. Maybe, but I'm really gonna have to think on that because that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Like, a PS5 is really out of my price range. Holy hell. You can sacrifice the after processing effects and a bit of shadows. You can run it on medium to high. You know what? When it comes to those kind of settings, I actually have no problem lowering those kind of settings. Like, as long as the game is playable and enjoyable, I don't really care if it has, like, Ultra HD graphics. I just want it to be playable. Like, that's really my big thing. A used PS5 here is about $500. Ooh, that's still a lot of money. But I think a new one would be what, like $650? Something like that? $650 is a lot more money. I think I could live with $500. Maybe. No disc. Like, if it's cheaper, I'd get one without a disc. And I don't care if it has any games. I just
Well,
want
I'd say that's
the
worth
console.
10 out of 10.
So good example on this. I went with an Xbox One S because it can play all the modern games, but it was cheaper in part because it doesn't have a disc tray, and that was just something I had to learn how to live with. I will always go cheaper when it comes to something like that. It's just too much money. So if I could save like $50, $100 by getting the version of the PlayStation 5 that doesn't have a disc tray, then sadly that'll be a digital console. As much as I prefer physical copies of video games, and I really do prefer that, saving money is pretty nice. I think $500 for used PS5 Pro is decently priced. Eesh. Guess I'm gonna have to start looking around. Oh boy. I haven't even had the courage to look yet, to type it into eBay to see what comes up. I won't even bother looking on Amazon because nobody's going to sell it for a good price on Amazon. eBay though, I've gotten a lot of great stuff on eBay, and some of them have been consoles. I got my PS4 on eBay for like $100, and that thing is beautiful. I love that thing. I don't use it very often, but it works great. I got one of my 3DSs on eBay, and it works fantastically. I got my Wii U on eBay, and it works fantastically. I've had good luck with consoles and eBay. In the Middle East, everything is fucking overpriced because of the war. Yeah, and everything's just getting worse lately. I'm sorry about everything going on over there right now. I'm really sorry. PS5s were $300 before the war. Yeah, everything went up. Everything went up over here too. Like, I think everything went up more over there, but everything went up a lot over here also. Ever since the war started. It's, the whole fucking world destabilized because of that pointless war. Okay, I got a granny here. Oh, hello there. I haven't seen you around here before. Where are you from? I'm from space. This is my sword of light. Anyway, this is Salva, a mining town. It's chill, man. In Jordan, people bring out chairs and watch the rockets fly over us. We're chill-ass people. Jesus Christ. I mean, I guess I get it. After a while, like... Yeah, after a while, you might as well, right? Machinery? I'm sorry, man, but I don't know what you're talking about. We don't have things like that. We have things. We have only real things here, like magic. Whoopee! Good talk, kid. If you want to learn about what's going on, you might want to go visit the bar. Yep, this is a video game. You learn all your information at the bar. Final Fantasy Legend 2 had a lot of bar stuff going on. You always went to the tavern to like hear the goss, like the hot goss going on in town. Well, that guy right there is a giant, you know? It's like, is he? All right. Just check the listings on a German site for used stuff. Nothing going below $600 for a used PS5 Pro. Oof, damn. Yeah, oh, my tablet's in the other room. I would love to search right now. Damn it. Well, luckily, I'm the kind of person, though, that will hold out. So if I have a price in mind that seems like it'd be an achievable price, like 500, or God forbid, like if I could find maybe 450, I'll hold out. So like I can wait for a few months. Like I'm in no immediate rush, but I definitely want to get them eventually. Just because of God of War Laufey and I think Wolverine. Those two games. And it would give me an excuse to finally play Spider-Man 2. So those 3 games. Do me a favor, Turtle. Do Google Jordanian man caught on camera Aura farming. And go to images. You'll see what I mean. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. That sounds amazing. E. Watby. It'll be 10 full a night. Will you be staying with us? No, I got a free house in the town over. I'm not gonna waste my money here. But I am gonna go upstairs though and see if there's any treasure chests I can loot. Because that's a thing you can do in video games. No treasure chests, but a mysterious stranger. Hey, I'm breaking into your room. Regional pricing benefits you in that sense. Potentially. It's a picture of this dude looking nonchalant while rockets fly behind him. Jesus Christ. I had a feeling it was going to be something like that. I'm not sure if this is what you're looking for, but I've heard there's a family living in a town in southern Licour that makes all kinds of strange devices. If you're ever in Licour, that is how it's pronounced, because there's voice acting in this game, maybe you should stop by their home. That's my favorite thing about the voice acting in this game. You don't have to guess how everything's pronounced. Like, there's a lot of games I played as a kid where I always guess names, and then I hear other people saying those names, and they say them differently, and everyone has a different pronunciation. But when there's voice acting, it takes out the mystery. You just know what it's pronounced. I like that. I can imagine the economic strain of the war. Yeah, the economic strain of the war, though, is worldwide, but it is much worse, I believe, in the Middle East, because for obvious reasons. But, like, the economic strains of the war have affected pretty much the entire global supply of almost everything, which has made prices for almost everything go up, which is awful. It's just awful. Like, I can't afford anything anymore. This shop is called the Kicking Dolphin. Alright, Yuki the freckled girl. Hello there. Would you like some sweet yummy jam? Our jams are so good, they'll get you out of any jam. Haha. They'll make your mouth melt. Do you have anything besides jam? You have swords. Nope, you just have jam. You're not buying anything? Cheap bastard. Fuck it, we ball indeed. Yeah. My brother's blood needed to be tested in Switzerland, and normally it would be $300. They asked him for $17K simply because there was no flights. Fuck. Ing hell. Hell. No. Jesus. Hell no. I am sorry to hear that. It's such a nice day and you're just lazing about inside. Go outside and play. What are you talking about? I literally just walked here from another town. Lady, you're high. Unless she's yelling at her kid, but it looks like but I'm talking to her or whatever. But I'm tired. Lazy kid. Get outside. That is really awful. That is horrendous. The kind of like bullshit profiteering going on right now is disgusting. He drove from Qatar to Jordan like 1,200 miles and had him done here for 150. Yeah. Yeah. Over 17K? Yeah. Hell yeah. I'd go for driving. God. This here's a mining town. The mine's owned by Bernard Tux, who's also our mayor. Alright, the mayor. He's a politician, so I already don't trust him. Portrait B. About 2 weeks ago, some guy found a mysterious stone in the mines. Turned out the stone is worth a good 50,000 full. Man, what I'd pay to get a glimpse of that stone. What, would you pay 50,000? But there's rumors going around that say Alan, the mayor's son, took that stone away from him. Well, then I'm gonna mug Alan. I could use 50,000 full. Need to buy a PS5. We're running out of stock because the mines are closed. That being said, we've still got some high quality jewelry to offer you. What do you got? Accessories. This game does indeed look very cool. This game so far is very cool. I'm loving it so far. Alright, so none of these have an effect. I bet this one increases my defense. Yeah. Gives +1 defense. Oh! The much cheaper thing gives me +3 defense. But the basic ass thing, that's super expensive, gives me +1 defense. Video game logic. So the cheaper thing is way better. Video game logic at its finest. What an entitled brat stealing valuable gems from random villagers. Well, it sounds like he stole it from his father. Hey kid, if you want to be a real man, you've got to own a real weapon or two. I would disagree with that sentiment. Like, I feel like if you want to be a real man, you should own a wide variety of video game controllers. I feel like that's what makes a real man. I've got a lot of beautiful controllers. Oh, I've been pulling a lot of them out of storage lately just to have them to look at. GameCube controllers, old like Xbox 360 controllers, old PS2 controllers. Oh, they're beautiful. My Switch controllers with like its cute little cozy that I finally found. My Wii, sorry, not Switch. If you want to be a real man, you should stop worrying about others' perceptions of your manliness. I concur with that, very much. But don't worry, I've got plenty to start you off with. I just checked my following on this channel, February 19. Jesus. Yeah, I think that's when I started streaming, was February 19. And I think you hopped into one of my earliest streams. Which might have been No Man's Sky. Because No Man's Sky was the second game I ever played on stream. But that was like the second day I was ever streaming. And I feel like you hopped in pretty early. But the first game I ever played was Destiny. I remember you were playing Arkham Knight. Really? Alright, so I think it took me a little while to get to Arkham Knight. So you, okay. So you actually weren't as early as I thought. Alright, good to know. I was mistaken. You know, all I have to do actually is look at my YouTube channel. Whatever dates I published those videos, that was when I was playing those games. Because that was back when I actually remembered to publish them. I still have so many unpublished videos. But I used to publish them the same day. But all those dates are accurate, so if it's, yeah, it should tell me roughly when I was playing those games. I thought I started in 2019. Maybe I started in 2018. Because I feel like Arkham Knight was a later game for me. Because I played Arkham Asylum and Arkham City first. Yeah, that was 7 years ago. Alright, what weapons do you got here, bud? Oh, you got armor. I don't have a lot of armor. You got a pair of short swords that do a lot of damage. Damn, those short swords are strong. But I don't have any good armor, so that would be nothing but a boost for me. Maybe. At least you are an OG. I am almost completely new. Well, okay. Saying you're an OG in my streams, though, like, that doesn't really mean much. Like, so few people watched me early on. Like, I don't really have an OG. And then I've been so inconsistent when I stream that, like, nah, for me, that almost doesn't mean anything. I'm happy to have anybody here. Ooh, I'm very tempted to buy that leather armor. That +6 to defense. And I also don't have anything on my boots. Well, no, I have sandals that give me +1 defense, but this would increase my defense by 4. 50 feels pretty cheap. I think I should. And bragging rights. Yeah, you're not wrong. Bragging rights, that is a thing. You're not wrong. I concede the point on that. All right, let me look at my, what I have equipped. All right, so I actually do have leather armor. Never mind. I forgot I got that, so I'm glad I didn't buy the leather armor. That would have been a waste. I don't have a shield. I don't have a helmet. I do have sandals, but they're +1, so they're garbage. I do have pretty powerful bragging rights until Turtle bans me. I don't think I've ever banned anybody. Well, that's okay. Hang on. I don't think I've ever banned an actual viewer. I should clarify, because I'm pretty sure I have banned random like racist whack jobs that would just hop in and start trolling. Like the moment you can tell, like, oh, you're one of those kind of people, I've clicked ban on those people. And I think in the past I might have banned a couple of bots. I'm not sure. Okay, so I do have sandals that I can improve. Best promotion on streamfoo.org. Ugh. Muddy table. Oh, bots. There we go. That's dumb. Maybe because you typed the word bot, it's like, ooh, that's my cue. That timing is dumb. I am not a fan of bots. Oh, I've already talked to this guy. All right. I love the visual look of this game, though. Like, the 3D environments are gorgeous and feel modern, but then the pixelated artwork on the sprites just makes me feel like I'm back in time. Like, it just makes me feel so nostalgic. I love it. And then the lighting is really good. The shading is really good. The shadows are really good. Oh, I love this game so far. Mommy says that strange things are happening all over the world. Do you think they'll happen in Salva too? Probably, kid. We're all probably gonna die. Just saying. Now imagine if it was a real viewer who was lurking and decided to troll. With that username, there's no way they're real. That'd be great, but there's no way. The Salva mines are closed right now. I don't even know if I have any viewers besides you two. I never keep my stats open. Right now it's not showing me anybody on YouTube, but I got 3 people on Twitch. Alright. But it doesn't look like I have anybody on YouTube, but maybe it's just not counting if there is anybody on YouTube. I don't know. Ah, 2 right now. Okay, I lost 1. Oh no. Luckily, I'm one of those streamers that doesn't care if I have 2 people, 1 people, like, you know. It's awesome to have people, but honestly, those people that have like 6,000 viewers, like, I don't ever want to be one of them. That's too much. Like, honestly, the ideal number for me would be like 20 or 30. Like, you know, a lot of people, so it'd be a lot of people to, like, you know, converse with and have a lot of back and forth with. And there'd be a lot of good chat interaction going on even with people in chat. Like, in between them, like, and with me. But it wouldn't be so many people that I wouldn't be able to keep personal attention. Because I don't ever want to be one of those streamers that just ignores 90% of my chat. I don't ever want to be one of those streamers. Have you heard Alan used to visit Arlia almost every day just to see Reyna, but I heard that he now spends all his time in his room polishing some bizarre stone. You think he's given up on Reyna? Oh boy, he found the Arkenstone. Oh boy. He's going full, oh, what was his name? The King Under the Mountain. Thrain, right? Yeah, son of Thror, King Under the Mountain. Yeah, something like that. The Hobbit. I just saw a bunch of shady guys going into the mayor's home. I don't know what they're up to, but I heard they were hired by the mayor's son himself. Anyway, it's got nothing to do with me, so I couldn't care less. I respect you so much. Talentless youth. Do you have any talents? You might want to check out the status screen to see if you do. It's so difficult to cook when you have such a terrible sense of taste. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, man. With 20 people, we would be getting a minute of gameplay per hour of stream. Not complaining, just making fun. You're not wrong, but also maybe not. Maybe with that many people, I would just accept that occasionally a chat would get missed. And so I would just catch what I catch. Whereas when it's just like 2 or 3 people, like, there's not really a lot of excuse for me to miss any of the chat. Does that make sense? Because the chat is so basic. It's not overwhelming. But when there's like 20 people, like, at that point, if I miss something, I miss something. You'd need mods. I don't think I'd ever do mods. I don't know. I don't think I'll ever have to worry about it. I don't think I'll ever have those kind of viewers. Like, I don't think I'd ever have that number. So, like, I think I'm good. I don't think I'll ever have to worry about it. Wow, this guy's encouraging me to get drunk. When you've got problems, there's nothing like a drink to cheer you up. Alright, man, you're really trying to make your tips. Have you heard? They're saying they sloshed the miners because of a cave-in. But guess what? That's not the real reason. The real reason is that Alan... What? What was I talking about? I feel like also when a stream grows to that size, it will keep growing and plateau even higher than 20. See, mine got up to 20 once. Mine was like getting up to the 30s. And then it just kind of never, like it hard plateaued. Like it wasn't growing at all. I came here from Linga, terrible name, to find work. And all my life in Linga, I've never even heard of the stuff you're talking about. What, like space? You've never heard of space? Dude. It's big. It's like mind-blowingly big. Just read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Space is big. Linga sounds like a bait word. It does. It really does. All right, I already talked to you. I already talked to you. Where's my mini-map? Huh. I guess there's no mini-map in here. Alright. You're wearing some unusual clothing for these parts. I've not seen more than 10 here. Wish there were more people stopping by. It happens. I mean, admittedly, I'm not exactly the most interesting streamer like some people. Like, I don't really have any gimmicks. I'm just a normal dude just playing video games and talking shop with a bunch of cool people. But like a lot of the bigger streamers, they always have some kind of hook to keep people coming. And me, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy, just being myself. Like, I don't really pretend to ever be anything but what I am. And to be a successful streamer, it always seems like people kind of have to somewhat pretend to be things that they're not, to an extent. If that makes sense. I don't know, it's a tough one. A butler. Master Bernard has been on holiday. Master Al, I was trying to do a voice. You went too fast on the dialogue. He will not be seeing anyone at this time. Now please leave. Oh, this statue looks pushable. Nope. Damn. Failed video game. 1 out of 10. You can't push the statue. There's no hidden chamber under the statue. Sad. I feel like it is much harder to be a successful streamer or content creator now than 10 to 15 years ago. Yeah, that's probably true. Now you have to scream and pretend back then it was much better. Yeah. Yeah, well now you have to really just full on sell out. Like, that's what it feels like. Like, I'm seeing people all the time like, you know, you donate this amount and I'll do a dance on stream. It's like, Jesus, you're literally turning yourself into a dancing monkey for viewers. And there's so many other people that are like, you know, I get this many subscribers and I'll play this game underwater holding my breath the entire time. It's like, okay, why? Why are you doing that? Master Allen has been acting very strange recently. He spends all day in his study and he doesn't seem to be eating anything at all. I just hope he doesn't fall ill. Like the video game ill? The scary horror video game that looks awesome but also very much like my buddy's kind of game and not mine. A man can only hope for such an honorable role. Like, I just want to be me. Like, that's the thing. I don't ever want to not be me. And the moment that I ever feel like I'm not being me anymore is when I wouldn't want to do it anymore. So, like, yeah, I just want to be me. I just want to play the video games I want to play, and I want to be having fun. If I have 1 viewer, awesome. If I got 10 viewers, awesome. 20, 30, awesome. You know, I'm good with any of it. And I have to make sure that I'm always going to be okay with that. That's the thing. Like, I can't ever just be saying that, but I can't be trying to convince myself of that. Like, I have to have that be true. Because if I'm just saying it, that would be awful. The stone that Master Allen required the other day is really quite remarkable. I wish I had a stone like that as well. Sorry, lady, though. You're a maid. Nobody's gonna marry you. I'm so sorry. Unless this is a rom-com, and then some famous rich celebrity will marry you. Is it that honorable, though? Because I know the negative connotations that come with being a moderator for almost anything. Yeah, I've heard some people say there are some negative things that can come from being a mod. We're glad you're you, man. I cannot stand fake people for the life of me. Yeah, that's the one thing you'll always know with me. And it's the thing that people, I think, it's the only thing people like about me at work is that they know I'm not being fake. Like, I can be a grumpy shit, and I never pretend to be anything but what I am. I don't smile and pretend I'm interested in things I'm not interested in. I don't know. Like, I'm always just me, and everyone knows it. I am genuine, honest, and pretty just blunt, I guess, and I want that energy around me with everything, and that's why I'm here. Yeah, that's, there's a reason why I pretty much had to stop dating a number of years back, and it's because it seems like people only want you to be what they want you to be instead of who you are, and I didn't like how that felt, and so I decided one day I just wanted to be me, and if nobody wants that, that's fine. I'm good with that. I'd rather be alone. So, like, there's a lot of aspects of life that kind of turn into, like, I just gotta be me. And if people don't like it, that's their problem. Like, very few people at work actually, like me. They all get along with me because I'm a very friendly person, but I don't know if any of them like me. I'm very blunt. Oh boy, I am extremely blunt. Like, there's times some of them will start talking about their kids, and I'm just like, listen, I'm gonna stop you right now. I don't care. I'm not listening to a thing about your kids. Like, all I hear is rah, 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 rah. Like, I'm honest. That is absolutely fair, although I can stand people who are like that, but I guess that's because I had to get used to it. I get along with pretty much everybody. Whether or not I can stand certain people, that's a whole different complicated thing. Like, because I've learned how to get along with literally people from every kind of walk of life. Like, I've had friends, like, people looking at me from the outside, people would not have expected some of the friends that I've had over the years. Because I literally get along with everybody. But there are people that can rub me the wrong way. That's for sure. Oh, I'm getting a phone call on my Magic Space phone. Oh, no, I wasn't.
Well,
I was...
shoot. This planet's even more backwards than I expected. I can't find any leads anywhere. Nothing's popping up on my communicator either. Oh well. Guess I'll go back to Arlia and figure out what to do next.
Okay, so I was trying to call somebody. I did Discord modding for like a year on a Switch modding server, and I was basically doing customer service, and I'm glad that's over now. Yeah, modding always seemed like it would almost turn into that after a while, like a free customer service gig. Like, you're just a volunteer customer service worker, and I don't know, that doesn't feel fair to the mod. A genuine connection was the reason for my breakups. The mask was slipping away and it just came out and it felt like the biggest betrayal, but I am an individual that learns from their mistakes. That does sound rough. That does sound rough. Yeah, well, okay, both of those things sound rough, because Mothy is specifically referring to the modding feeling like it turned into customer service. That does sound rough. But also the breakup coming from a genuine connection issue. That's very rough. I'm very sorry to hear that. That is part of the reason why I also kind of just went away from dating. A few years back, actually. It was 2023. I think I officially just decided I don't want to date anymore. I think April 2023. I think. That sounds right. I was talking to somebody and I was getting along phenomenally with them, and it just kind of felt formulaic after a while. And I had everything in common with this person. Everything. This person was a phenomenally great human being. And if I couldn't get, like, it didn't feel real. You did not kill the mood, dude. You didn't kill the mood at all. Like, trust me, this isn't bothering me one little bit. I can only stand it for a little bit, man, but yeah, I understand. Yeah, no, no, you didn't kill the mood in the slightest, I promise you. Yeah, like, it kind of just didn't feel real, and it didn't feel fair on my part to do that to somebody, so I just kind of stepped away. and made the decision that I'm not going to do that to anybody anymore, ever again. Like, if I can't get over my own issues to find genuine connection with somebody that I have everything in common with, then I'm not going to be able to make it work with anybody. And so I just had to walk away because it would be selfish of me to do that to anybody else. So that's the reason why I kind of walked away from it. It was a similar kind of concept of the whole, like, I wanted to be as genuine as possible. When I look at it now, yeah, but when I did, I could overlook it. And the reason why I wanted to help was to pay it back, since the people already made all the custom firmware and guides. Oh, a custom firmware kind of place. All right. Well, those are kind of cool. Like, I dig those. I thought once about volunteering to be a mod in like a couple of video game like hacking forums, but I decided not to do it. It's a slippery slope where eventually it goes from a thing you wanted to do to a thing you have to do. It kind of becomes like a chore. And I just didn't want it to turn into that. That's very nice of you, man. I actually really appreciate that about you. So if either of you really need help with modding your Nintendo Switch 1, you can ask me. I actually don't need help in that regard. I may have already explored that avenue. Yeah, maybe. But that's very cool. Like, I will admit, getting into console modding is one of the funnest things I've done over the past couple of years. And I've had a blast doing it. I've modded 4 consoles as of right now. And I grabbed one of my old consoles from the past. And I'm planning on modding that one also. It's currently sitting on in a bag on my couch. It's been sitting there for days. I just haven't had time. But yeah, I'm looking into modding my 5th one. Okay, I can't go forward because the game is forcing me to go back. Okay. So I'll go back to the village, save, and then that'll probably be it for me and my stream for today. I love modding shit. I was able to run PC games on my phone natively by turning it into a Windows PC. I've been debating, Mothy, getting a PSP. Like finding a PSP on eBay and modding that, because a lot of people sing the PSP's praise. Have you ever modded a PSP, out of curiosity? I was looking into it, but turns out I have the model that needs the internal modding chip. Ooh, that's rough, buddy. That's rough. Yeah, I've been lucky on the things I've modded. I actually haven't needed to install any internal modding chips. I've actually been able to do it purely via, like, actually, like, installing backdoors and customized NANds via, like, SD cards, micro SD cards, or USBs. I've been lucky in that regard. Currently. Me too, man. I like it. We're a bunch of modders here. I like it. Yeah, it's definitely something that has been one of the funnest things I've done in a while. Ah, this game has fast travel. All right, that's good to know. Instantly travel to any towns. Open the guide map with up, and then select, or not up. I think that's the X button. And then select a destination. A location on the guide map can only be traveled to if it has a blubber icon, a dude. And if it has a blubber icon, during certain events, it can't. All right. So that is not the map. Okay, it is up D-pad. So I could fast travel to Arlia. And you know what? I'll fast travel to Arlia. Wow, you can really choose specific locations sometimes. Neat. Nope. There we go. I mean, most consoles didn't have so much security. It would probably get harder and harder to find software exploits or hardware exploits that work on all consoles. Oh, no, definitely. On future consoles, oh yeah. Everything that has been shown so far very strongly looks like the Switch 2 will probably never be moddable. Which I think is fascinating. Like, Nintendo did a really good job at locking their console down. And so, like, yeah. It looks like I'll never be able to mod my Switch 2 down the road. Which I only mod a console after the console is defunct. Like, so once they're no longer providing support for it, that's the only time. So I would never mod my Nintendo Switch 2 right now anyway. Not in a million years. Not until they stop providing support for it, basically.
Ah, Mr. Kenny, Raina's in trouble.
Oh no, not Reina. My love interest, I assume.
Reina, what happened to her?
I've been looking for a PS Vita, actually, Turtle. Haven't found a good price, and all I found is modded already. I want to mod it, not the Stranger. And they run okay. That is a good question. What do you think of the PS Vita? Like, do you have any knowledge of the PS Vita? Because I don't know much about it. Because I'd also be interested in looking into a PS Vita to mod.
Mr. Kenny, do you know about the son of the mayor from the next town over?
Well, it's funny you ask me, Regis. A bunch of people in the other town were just mentioning that guy. Yeah.
Yes?
He
little.
likes to rub his stone all the time. If you catch
Then
my
I'll
drift.
cut right to the chase. Alan has taken Reina away by force.
No.
Taken her away? Where?
A garage sale, though? Ooh, you'd have to get lucky. I'm not gonna lie. Finding that kind of stuff at a garage sale? Ooh. Garage sales rarely ever have good Nintendo stuff anymore. Or like video game stuff.
I'm afraid to say this, but
Not
I believe he took
never,
her back to his
but
mansion.
rarely.
He's one of Reina's most overzealous suitors. I never thought he'd be the sort of man who would take things this far, however.
He kidnapped a woman to marry her? Alright, Bowser.
Well, what are you standing here for?
It's funny.
We've got to help her.
It's funny because one of my favorite amiibos is the Bowser wedding amiibo. And he had just kidnapped Princess Peach in order to try to force her to marry him. And I love this amiibo so much. So like, yeah. So what is it with villains thinking they can kidnap a woman? And that's gonna make her want to marry them. It's weird, right? That feels weird to me. Oh, I love my amiibo. I have a nice little collection. Not Middle Eastern culture, unfortunately. Yeah, that's a bummer. PS Vitas are newer than PSPs. Oh yeah, no, I know the PS Vitas are newer. I was just curious if you knew anything about, like, you know, them compared to the PSPs, like how much better they were. Because I don't know much about them outside of their existence. And they have their own games, but with a modded one, you can run all PSP games and pretty much anything else you can get away with. That is pretty cool. Very easily moddable. Most of those ones tend to be very easily moddable. Like my 3DS was very easily moddable.
I'm afraid things aren't that simple.
Like surprisingly
Alan's
easy,
the son
actually.
of the mayor. He's one of the most powerful people in his hometown.
Well, his hometown isn't exactly all that, and I got a Sword of Light, also known as a gun.
We could face retaliation in one form or another. Not that I accuse the mayor of being such a base individual, of course. I'm merely saying that the possibility of such a thing is much greater than zero.
Alan also has a gang of thugs to serve as his personal guard. I imagine he threw his money at all the local ruffians he could find.
Ruffians. Oh, wow. My experience with older phones trying to run modern apps has always been disappointing. It really depends on the phone, I've learned. Because some older phones can run modern apps surprisingly well, and some older phones, they want to explode if you even touch anything modern.
His gang all look tremendously
It really just
tough.
depends on the brand,
If we tried
sometimes.
to confront them head on, we would have no chance against them.
But still,
I'm the main
Something
character.
like this has never happened before. I'm at a loss as to what we
You
could
think an
possibly
army is going
do.
to stop me? I'll go get her.
Oh, Reina. My Reina.
I'm going to get her.
then I'll go save her.
Goddamn right.
Since I'm not from this village, my actions shouldn't have any effect on the rest of you.
Yeah, I'm a
just
stranger.
a random nobody who decided that Reina could use some of my help.
But Mr. Kenny, it would be too dangerous to try and take them on by yourself.
Space gun.
I can and I will. I have my Sword of Light, remember?
You're not supposed to talk about that there, Kenny.
Just wait for me, all right? Don't worry.
Mr. Kenny.
Please save her. I need Raina back.
Don't worry, Mrs. Westa.
I know. I promise I'll get her back to you.
I promise I will get her back to you the next time I stream. For right now, it's getting really freaking hot in here, and I think that's gonna have to be where I call it for the stream. It's getting hot. I'm gonna have to turn off my computer, turn on a fan, and breathe. I hate the summer. I hate the heat so freaking much. I feel like I have gathered like 3% from the plot of this game. Well, I mean, we're still in the very, very, very beginning of the game. So basically, I'm a guy from space who, in an accident, got teleported to this planet that's out in the middle of nowhere, and they've never even heard of anything going on out there. So it's like literally in the boondocks. And I've basically just befriended this small town, and now a girl from this town has been kidnapped. So that's basically the plot of the game currently. Oh, and there's like a meteor that's doing something to people on this planet. That's basically the plot of this game. That's everything I've learned about this game so far. Because I went into this game relatively blind. That is because of the SDK versions, which in lesser nerdy terms, the Android versions. Yeah, I tend to have Android versions of everything. Most apps require a minimum Android version to run everything properly when it comes to custom ROMs. They help a lot because they bring out the security patches and the Android versions to the latest ROMs, and on top of that, you get a very clean version of Android that doesn't have all of the manufacturer bullshit. You're very right about that. Manufacturers add a lot of unnecessary bullshit. Oh, first thing I uninstall usually is the manufacturer stuff. But yeah, on that note, I'm gonna end the stream right there. You know, I did play a good chunk of the game. Like, I got distracted with chat, but I didn't get like overly distracted with chat. You know, I was talking to all the NPCs, I was exploring the world, I was learning the menus, and I was doing some of the story. So like, you know, if I wasn't learning so much of just like the ins and outs of the game, I probably would have gotten much further in the story while talking to chat at the same time. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, you all have a great rest of your day as well. Hopefully everything continues to go smooth. And, you know, stay safe out there, well, with the world being insane as it is. And yeah, I hope you both have a good one. Hopefully I'll be streaming tomorrow. Hopefully. I can't guarantee it. Fingers crossed, roughly around the same time. But every day is different. I just never know what time I'm going to get home, and I never know what mood I'm going to be in when I get home. So like I can never guarantee it. I want to have like a schedule of when I'm going to stream. But every time I do that, I end up not streaming when I say I'm going to stream, and I feel like shit. Like, I hate that I do that. So, like, hopefully tomorrow, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, you all have a good one. I'll see you next time.